I gotta click 3DS this time. Wow, look at it. It's crazy. Music is kind of loud for me, but I guess I'll just talk normally because I seem to be going over it anyway. Hello, Salvation. How are you doing today? I have to close a couple windows because I have a lot open. Getting ready for trial. Is that what this game is called? I've been away from it for so long. Trials and Tribulation. There's only the new game option. Look, see? I haven't played this before. Even though I finished the other one like a year ago. Why did I take a break? I don't know. That sounded a lot like someone else. No, not Japanese. What? Or do I have to press it to play in Japanese? Okay, you press it to play in Japanese. I was like, no. I know everyone in English by now. Man, I'm a little intimidated. I haven't played this game in a while, because, you know. So I'm a little intimidated, because what am I gonna do? I don't remember the voices. My detective skills aren't great. How did I get into this mess? The voice acting, I feel like, is less powerful when you see my face doing it. Why did I do that? Yeah, some guy died. Oh, is that a... Oh, now he's beheaded. Oh my god, it's Phoenix. Is my 3D on? Whoa! Turn the 3D on to freak out the capture. That girl. Hey, it's none of your business. Oh, wait, no, they're just doing that. I'm telling you for your sake, if you change to see her, it's gonna be bad news. I don't know who these... That looks like Phoenix. You're lying. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Text speed is so slow. Scaling algorithms? Stop it! Don't talk about her like that. Okay. Oh god, slap. Oh, that wasn't Phoenix. Or Phoenix is dead. P? Oh, it is Phoenix. What? Why does he look like that? It wasn't me. I didn't... Why is he wearing that? My screen is very dirty. I just spit on it. I didn't do it! Oh my god, he has a twin! That's my first thing. It's his twin. Mia Faye. Why did I say... I was thinking Freya. That's a... Man, my screen is so dirty. What do I clean it with? Just this. Didn't work. 5 years earlier, yeah. So this is before Mia died, right? Oh, so I'm playing as... Oh, now I see the little icon as Mia on the bottom. So is this Phoenix's backstory for the first time? Was that he accidentally got altercated in something, and then Mia saved him, and then he was like, wow, now I want to go to law school. And then he did. And there's the story. Ow. Oh, Mr. Grossberg, good morning.
Mia, please calm yourself down. You're gonna get arrested for suspicious behavior, you know.
I remember him looking different, but then again, this is 5 years earlier. He had the whole class trial. Oh, yeah, I remember that.
What are you talking about?
Oh, shit. Okay, point of contention with this game, I forgot about. He'd never red suit, you're right. I can't tell if the main character's talking, because it's a lot harder in this. I'm relaxed, Mr. Grossberg, look at me. I'm relaxed.
Let go of my lapels. You obviously haven't got the temperament to be a lawyer.
I feel like that's a bit of a loaded comment to say to a lady lawyer. Because, I mean, that's a little... Grossberg, come on, it's 2020, man. You gotta keep up with... Actually, no, if this was 5 years earlier, it'd be 2015. Even then! They changed that for Ace 33 because he didn't stand out in the courtroom. Ah, I see. Does it freak out the capture when I do this? Yeah, it does. It moves everything to the left. Dance party. What year is it in this? I have no idea. I'm so sorry, it's just I'm so nervous today.
Oh, that's right. It's your first time in the big leagues, isn't it? Well, never fear, my dear. I'm Marvin Grossberg. I'm at your service.
Actually, it's my second time, actually.
Still, you surprised me. What with your earnest requests last night?
Ace Attorney 1 is 2016, so this would be like 2013, right?
Let me handle this case, you suddenly said, and quite forcefully, too.
Yeah, so it would be like 2014. I just found out yesterday about the case, I mean.
What, you've already learned all the relevant facts?
Well, about that, I mean, of course. I mean, I think.
Oh dear, in any case, don't let our client see you so nervous. You see that poor young man in the pink sweater over... Why is he wearing a pink sweater?
You know what? You're right. Masculinity has no defined characteristics. He can be masculine and wear a pink sweater. Although, the giant P in a heart... Is he in love with someone named P, or does he have great self-worth? Because honestly, either's great. Good morning there, everybody. Oh, see, I'm about to say, he's prepared for the... Well, no, that's not the right kind of mask you wear for Corona. You gotta wear a PPE, which is the one that, like, bends to your face. Otherwise, it does nothing, although he is clean-shaven. Have you seen the MatPat video? Oh, that was a ride, that MatPat video. That was... If you have not seen it, don't give him the views, or watch it with an ad blocker. Try to keep smiling, Mia. I just want to say, I'll give it all I got. Hello, Snowlock. How are you doing today? Yep, it'll be fine. No problem. Oh god, no, Phoenix, stop. Spreading the Rona. Oh, what's wrong? Do you have a cold or something? Mr. Wait, where's the JoJo clip? JoJo Dio Re. Here we go. There's a compilation. I just want the one! Okay, well, never mind. We're not getting it. If I was quicker on the draw, maybe, but... actually, it's right. Like, the Flying Brothers, people screw it up all the time. People screw it up because they have no eyes, because they look nothing like... I'm unmuted, right? Okay, good. I always get paranoid about audio. And yes, I have a cold. I have the coronavirus. I am playing the DS version. I am streaming, man. Well, technically, this is the 3DS version. Yeah, through the magic of... Oh, bro. I can stream from my 3DS. My doc says this way, I won't give it to anyone else. Be kind to others, he says. He needs to be locked down like all the UK. Yeah, I am... One second, I'm scrambling my cords, because I needed to plug in my DS, because I didn't charge it for like a couple months. Right, Mr. Wright. You have nothing to fear in court today. If you're truly innocent, I promise I'll save you. Please let go of my shirt. That's right, he's the one on trial, not you. He's the one who should be nervous. You need to be strong for your client, Mia. Oh, and now we're getting... My name is Mia Fey. I don't know why I think it's Frey. Mia likes grabbing people's shirts. Well, she also likes not wearing a shirt, if I remember correctly. So, I mean, maybe she's just trying to get hers back. Maybe she's lost it. First time I appeared in court was over a year ago. What did you do for that year? Doesn't she have, like, a huge, like, cleave window? Well, he's wearing that. That's what I said, Snowlock. He's got to wear a PPE. But that trial traumatized me so badly, I thought I'd never set foot in another courtroom. It's been 1 year since then, and, well, here I am again. But this time, I'm gonna win. For my client, and for myself. Gotta crack my neck. Oh, God. Is it the same gross guy that's in every freaking thing, except now he's in green?
Court is now in session for the trial of Phoenix Wright.
I need to get, like, a real gavel, so I can, like... This'll do, right? It's, you know, flat enough to make a noise. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, no, okay. So she has a massive cleave window, but, like... Have I seen people walk around in masks? It's crazy. I have not seen people walking around in masks, because I haven't really left my neighborhood in, like, the past, like, 2 weeks, because the only time I've gone out has been to, like, the grocery store, like, and just straight back home, or I go on walks, and has elevated now to a little bit of jogging every couple days. Although, I have sports-related asthma, and I didn't have an inhaler, so I was out today, and I forgot, or I just got my inhaler, but, like, I was out today, and I started kind of, like, coughing, because my literal chest was, like, seizing up, because I could not breathe because of asthma, and people gave me looks, and I was like, please, I'm just dying because my body is faulty, not because I'm sick. It was just like, if you try to chase me, I can't run away, because my throat. But, yeah, no, I haven't seen much of the craziness besides, like, the grocery store being empty.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Gotta hold your nose for that one.
The defense today is Miss Mia Fey, was it?
Yeah, you got a problem with that, Your Honor? Fucking go up there and grab your shirt, too.
I was under the impression that Marvin Grossberg was to be leading the defense.
My deep voice has not had a lot of practice. Yeah, well, you see, Mr. Grossberg had an emergency. Someone hit him over the head in the back room, and now he's unconscious. It's just, I don't know, something weird happened. Who would have done that? We gotta find them. They're the real criminal. I'm gonna put my mic up a little bit.
Emergency, but isn't him standing right there next to you?
Oh, shit. Well, okay, so someone didn't actually hit him over the head. Well, they did, but now he can't talk. So I have to talk for him. That's the problem, Your Honor.
You're just a rookie. Are you sure you can really handle this?
Don't let him scare you, Amiya. Give him your toughest look. Of course, Your Honor. I think.
Well, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Well, 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 I can't believe a veteran like me has to spend his time babysitting a new defense lawyer.
I don't like the way that he's, like, caressing his pump. Because, like, I don't know. I don't like how it jiggles. Why is it jiggling?
Don't worry, little girl, it'll all be over soon.
If I keep grabbing my nose like that, I might get a nosebleed. What was that all about? Is he trying to trash talk me? Now, man, I just stuck my finger up my nose. Here you get the picking nose live on stream. Accidental picking nose.
I'd like to proceed with a summary of events of the day in question. Can I press any of the buttons? Nope. Okay.
Oh, let's look at this. Who the fuck are these people? Doug Swallow, the victim. He was a fourth-year pharmacology student at Ivy University. A third-year art student. Phoenix was an art student? Oh, he switched into law, which realistically, so much more money in that. Dahlia Hawthorne, Phoenix Wright's girlfriend, dated the victim Doug Swallow until 8 months ago. What about Marvin Grossberg? He did it. We know he did it because in the future he's wearing a different suit because he was on the run. It was witness protection. Dahlia's a nice character. Well, unless she's okay. Doug died. Death of fatal electric shock. 4/9. Hey, that's a week after my birthday. Okay, grabbing my nose did not make me feel better.
The incident occurred on the campus of Ivy University.
Get it? Because Ivy League? Haha.
The murder victim was a student named Doug Swallow. He was a fourth-year student studying pharmacology. Fourth year meaning, like, undergrad? Because, like, if he's undergrad, then, like, they don't really offer pharmacology for undergrads. I don't know why I'm still holding my nose for this, whatever.
Sounds like he was a very bright young man.
Yes, well, next we have a photo taken at the scene of the crime, you see?
What? Is that an umbrella? Is that a broken umbrella?
Students discovered the scene shortly after the murder. They found the victim's body and the defendant, who had obviously bungled his getaway. They then called the police.
Well, it looks like the electrical wire just broke and fell on him. It looks like there's no, like, it was just a freak accident. At least to me, from my initial look.
That certainly makes the defendant look very suspicious indeed. Very well. The court accepts this photo into the record as evidence.
Well, let's look at it. No, fuck, I want to look at it. There's a broken It's nice to see that scene without everything looking blurry and pixelated. Does it? I mean, I don't know how it's streaming. I set the quality to... I couldn't set it to 100, so I wasn't sure if it was, like, quality ratio, but it was set to, like, 90, because it wouldn't let me set it to a 3-digit number. Well, there's a broken umbrella, and he's dead, and there's electrical wires almost touching his body. So, I mean... is it a freak accident? Oh, sorry. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. Okay, don't touch the aux cable. It's pixelated by how it looked on the 3DS. Do not touch the aux cable at all. It is very upset. Just know, I also heard that as loud as you did, if not louder.
By the way, I can't quite tell the cause of death from this photo.
Your reputation for sagacity.
What the fuck does that mean? The quality of being sagacious. What the fuck does that mean? Sagacious. Is that like being like a sage? Keen mental discernment or good judgment, shrewd. Okay. Yeah, wisdom sage. But like, I mean, the definition could have told me that for sagacity instead of the act of being sagacious.
The truth is that this victim died a rather unusual death.
An unusual death, you say?
What do you mean, Mr. Payne?
Well, perhaps the defense would like to take this question.
A
A simple question. I thought I might loosen up for you a bit. I am a genteel man, if you will.
What? Stand up, Mia!
What was the cause? Go on. Please say you know at least this much.
I did! I read through the files! Shut up, I know! I looked at it! Shut up! I'm so good at this game! Electrocution. According to the court record, it was a fatal electric shot. In other words, electrocution. You can open the court record by pressing the R button. I already did that. Stop giving me tutorials! I've already played the game.
Electrocution? But how could such a thing happen? Did the murderer use some new type of super powerful stun gun, perhaps?
No, it's okay, Salvation. This is the game threw a tutorial at me. I'm very, very salty. I'm very upset. I am autonomous. I know how to play video games. Maybe, probably not.
The answer.
Yep. The answer to that will become crystal clear as the trial proceeds, Your Honor. I'll warn that there's one more vital issue.
What's that?
Motive, of course.
This game is pretty bad about telling you the physical controls. Yeah, I'd imagine so, being a DS game. They want you to use the touchscreen.
Apparently there was some bad blood between the victim and the defendant.
Bad blood, you say? Like the Taylor Swift song. I do get down to 21, 22, I forget what her albums are called myself. Love Story, best song.
I feel like I said that last time I was streaming about the story about that. What do you mean?
Oopsie, I'm terribly sorry. You're the defense attorney, so you must know all about it. I shouldn't be stealing your spotlight like this.
I don't like this guy.
That's Twist and Pain for you. He's one smooth operator, if you catch my drift.
I don't think he's that smooth.
They don't call him the Rookie Killer for nothing, you know.
Okay.
Now then, let's hear from the defense. What was the source of the bad blood between the victim and the defendant? See some supporting evidence.
Oh, God, I don't know. What? It's just Dahlia, right? I'm assuming that, like... Yeah, they were dating the same girl. Or not, well, not at the same time, I don't think. Okay, evidence, yes, I know evidence. Okay. People's profile, yes, I understand. What was the cause of the bad blood between the victim, here we go. Soriwa Chigao-yo. Didn't work this time? Soriwa Chigao-yo. My weebisms aren't working! Take that! Take that. There we go. Was it this woman? I can't believe my weebisms don't work in this one. They've worked in the past two. Maybe I'm saying it wrong.
Dahlia Hawthorne, is it?
Very good, Miss Faye.
Corray? Like just Corray? Corral? Oh god, I'm probably butchering that. That's take that? Oh, okay, I'll try that next.
This woman is the girlfriend of the defendant, Phoenix Wright.
Corray. Maybe. We'll see. I'm probably gonna like angle my camera down a little bit because I'm kind of slumping in my chair. There you go. You get to see. I'm wearing my Rutgers shirt. Wow, I graduated from there. Kurai. Okay, got it. That's a phonetic that I can say.
Clearly, she has some part to play in this story.
He's done it again. Before the cross-examination starts, he's already got the judge thinking what he wants. It's probably pretty illegal to do that, I would think. But, you know, no one stops him for some reason.
Salvation, you're fine. You're helping. If you were, you know, just babbling nonsense, then I would be like, yeah, I don't know, but you are helping.
Very well, Mr. Payne. Please call your first witness.
If it pleases the court, the prosecution would like to call Mr. Phoenix Wright. Does my voice get quieter when I do this? Because I'm holding my hand in front of my mouth?
This looks weird. Don't clip that.
The defendant himself. Well, Miss Faye?
Oh, it's fine. I mean, he's innocent. Yeah, that's totally okay, right? Like, who the fuck knows? You think it gets louder? I guess because I'm directing it more towards my microphone like this. Also, my nose is, like, slightly running, so, like, holding it is not making it happy. Also, I gotta take my phone out in case anyone tries to reach me for whatever reason, although no one does. I did turn in my midterm, right? Okay, cool. I had a midterm due today, and I turned it in, so we're good. We good. We Gucci, fam. I can't do... There we go. Thumbs up. I don't know why I said I can't do... Oh, Phoenix Wright, go to the stand! This is gonna be a really long playthrough if I just keep... interrupting with nonsense. Do I hold my DS in this shot so you can see my... Oh god, no, I don't do anything of the sort. Okay, if I leave it like this and I turn it, it doesn't get upset. It's only when I have it in that one position I turn it.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Oh, I'm Phoenix Wright. My job is... Well, right now I guess I'm a suspect.
No, he means what did you do before you get arrested?
Oh, I can't... Corona. Perfect time to play this game, honestly. I was a university student.
Mr. Wright, you understand you are...
What? I didn't get a chance to read that. But I didn't do it! I didn't do it! I'm innocent, I tell you! I'm innocent! I'm telling you I was framed!
Will the defendant please refrain from passing on his cold to the rest of us?
It seems the witness has something he wants to say.
Well, Mr. Wright, please tell us about your relation to the victim.
Right away, Your Honor. Oh, is this gonna be a cross-examination? Well, why am I? Is he gonna lie? Am I gonna have to like point out his lies? I admit I was there, but I'm not a killer. All I did was find his body. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe. Well, I mean, now I'm gonna say like you were close friends, weren't you? Like I said, I'm not a killer.
Looks like the judge understands. You're being naive, you know, too naive.
Huh? What is there's a message. I'm gonna read this because it's in front of my face, and then I'll do this. Okay. I'll just close that.
Did you forgotten about one small thing?
I'm holding it. Wait, no, I've got a clip. Okay.
There you go. Perfect, right? Like, just whenever you need to do the voice, just put this on. See, you forgot about one small thing, young lady.
And that would be?
This witness has to undergo something called cross-examination.
Got it. Cross-examination?
He's right. It's the defense's duty to carry out the cross-examination.
The purpose is to determine if witness contradiction. Contradiction? What the fuck is a contradiction? That's a game made by that studio, that, freaking made... Also, no, actually, they didn't make anything, but they were absorbed into a studio that then made a lot of other games. Spot the Liar. Yeah, but I forget what the studio was called. I think, like, the studio that made Shifting Detective and Dr. Decker and will make Dark Knights with Poe and Monroe was Deveki, I believe? Could be wrong. Hold it!
Hold it!
If I've learned anything from these games, it's to literally press every single freaking thing. When you say you were there, you mean the place where the victim was murdered? Yeah, sort of. The place where something happened, anyway.
Something? You can't hide what happened! We have photographic evidence!
Achoo. Anyway, Mr. Wright, what kind of thing were you doing at the scene of the crime? I thought you said you didn't know the victim, Mr. Swallow. It was just a coincidence. We bumped into each other by accident.
A coincidence, huh?
Hold it. Hold it.
Hold it!
Hold it. Hold it. You have to do the voice commands. Why? Because, like, why would you do the boring non-voice commands? You said you found the body, so who called the police?
Unfortunately, it was some other students that notified the police.
God.
Other students?
That's correct, they were witnesses. Witnesses who saw the defendant standing there next to the body, in shock. Literally in shock, because the wire.
Making puns with a freaking chip clip on my face. Truly, pinnacle of content. Also, my nose is really freaking running.
Is that true, Mr. Wright?
Okay, he's just... Could you stop sneezing every time you're in a bind? Nice. Here, we gotta, Oh, no, I can't do the 69, channel point thing, because I said it's only 3 per stream, and I already used them. He makes a sneezing pyramid. Oh, yeah, I just noticed, you're right. Man, remember trying to make emote pyramids in, like, GDQ chat? I remember that. Man, what's GDQ gonna do this year? That's a topic of discussion that is there, I guess. I mean, I've heard a lot of, like, they'll probably just go to all online, but having been to one, it's gonna be kind of weird not having, like, the physical presence. Well, it's true, I was pretty shocked when I found the body, but I use a dead body. Hold it.
Hold it!
It's just a dead body. I don't know, I'd be pretty freaked out by that. So you didn't know his face or even his name, right? Right, well, no, I mean, so which is it? Did you know him or not?
Now see here, you can't avoid the question by sneezing all day.
Well, I guess I did know his name. News to me, why didn't he tell me that before? I heard he used to date Dolly.
Who is this Dolly person?
Oh yes, that would be the defendant's lover. What? Phoenix? Damn, Phoenix, you're a player. Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Oh, I see. Ah, young love, so bittersweet.
But that's all I knew about him. Thonk. I never even talked to that. How did you know he was British then, you freaking...
Hold it!
Oh, okay. Mr. Wright, you say the following. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. That's right, why would I even... That doesn't make any sense if you hardly knew. Yeah, okay, there we go. Achoo. Well, Mr. Wright, it wasn't me. I'm not a killer, I swear.
Mr. Wright, I will give you an opportunity to revise your testimony. How is it you knew the victim was a British wannabe?
Phoenix, I don't think that's right. Oh, wait, you guys can already see it. Yeah, I don't think that's right, Phoenix. I think that's wrong. I mean, I'm gonna push him on it, just cause, like, hold it.
Hold it!
Just cause, like, the game is gonna, like, yell at me, maybe, because I didn't. Okay. Yeah, okay. The Union Jack felt. Oh, what's a Union Jack?
The Union Jack is the name of the United Kingdom's flag.
Surprisingly, it doesn't yell at you.
You mean like the Stars and Stripes, right?
As usual, Your Honor, your insight astounds me.
Yeah, there is a contradiction. I understand that. No, tell me the contradiction. I'm a little baby. I can't look at things and then look at other things. Okay, can I do this faster? I guess because he has a lot of animations on him. It gave some lore in that text you skipped about her being in the courtroom before. Because if... Okay, nothing I will learn in the future. We'll see. You can't tie in tutorial and lore in the same thing. What was it? Oh no, it's objection. It's not take this. Also, objection didn't work. Objection.
Objection!
There we go. Igiari? Okay. Are you certain you saw the Union Jack? Yeah, it was right there on his back.
Miss Faye, is there some point to this?
Your Honor, please take a look at the crime scene photo. It's not on this. He's a fucking liar. Kill him.
But Miss Faye, he's your defendant. Fuck.
Wait a minute, he's wearing a leather jacket. The Union Jack was in the back of the t-shirt he was wearing. I was under the impression that you accidentally came across the body, but if that's the case, you wouldn't know that, would you? You'd have no idea what he was wearing under the jacket. Mia, just... I get, like, where you're going with it, but, like, right now, it does not look good for you as a lawyer to be questioning your own client in such a way. Mr. Wright, you've been lying to me.
Mia, you made our client cry.
Let him. That pee on his chest isn't stand for Phoenix anyway. I can't believe I trusted him. Mr. Wright is all wrong.
That's an impressive bit of cross-examination. Thank you for recovering the defendant's lies for me.
My ear feels weird, not on topic.
It's quite clear this man did not simply stumble upon the scene of a crime.
Uh-oh, did I go too far? God, stop talking, Payne.
By the way, Mr. Wright, you seem to have a rather bad cold. Have you taken any medicine for it?
Yeah, I took some, but...
Was the medicine that you took an over-the-counter brown called Cold Killer X?
What? The P stands for cat.
I get it!
Yeah, that's right. Kills cold's good. Hey, wait a second. How'd you know I'm a big fan of Cold Killer X?
Well, you haven't had that medicine with you now.
Well, I actually have lost it somewhere. Lost it. Does that have anything to do with the case? Probably because it's on their body. Shut up, Payne!
Mr. Wright, can I tell you where your cold medicine is right now? Your Honor, I'd like to take another photo for the crime scene.
What's this in the victim's hand? It's Cold Killer X.
Actually, it could be Cold Killer V, realistically, or Cold Killer Y, or even maybe a W, but like a weird W where like it goes like that, you know, could be a W.
Objection!
Also, in Japanese it's called something Z, but then why does it have the X? Yes, but even I've got a bottle of Cold Killer X in my apartment. Shut up, Payne.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that argument won't work. There's no doubt who this bottle of Cold Killer X belongs to, because his fingerprints were all over it.
What? The world may never know. Man, why won't the world know? How many licks does it take to get to the center with Tootsie Pop? I forget. I knew the number at once upon a time.
Sensing his murderous intent, Mr. Swallow must have picked up the bottle of medicine dropped by Mr. Wright and hid it in his hand. His purpose in doing so can only have been to identify the killer as Phoenix Wright.
God, my nose.
Order in the court.
God, not again. Also, excuse me if you heard that. I burped.
Your Honor, I'd like to photo! Photo!
That was loud.
Also, the victim's wristwatch was broken.
I'm not gonna put it back on.
Broken.
Yes, it ceased functioning when a large wave of electricity passed through it. Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation?
It wasn't a very good watch. This is really bad. Oh, my buttocks. My poor he has hemorrhoids? Dude, why are you here? Get a fucking sick day. That's also not, hemorrhoids don't work with stress, do they? Wait, is it a hemorrhoid or a hernia? If it's a hemorrhoid, then, like, sit down. You shouldn't be standing for that. The truth is, I went because he called me. He was in the pharmacology department, so we agreed to meet at 2:45 behind that building. We talked for a bit around 3 o'clock, then we split up. Later, when I went back there, I found him lying there. I've been taking Cold Killer X for the last 2 or 3 days, but I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime. These are the days of Grossberg's youth. Where's the spin-off game with him as the protagonist?
That's completely different from the testimony you gave previously.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was afraid you would believe the truth.
You'll forgive me if I say I find your current testimony any more credible.
Okay, cross-examination. Just go. What really happened? Phone your congressperson. Gotta call him, ask for, I don't know, something. I don't know. Well, what's the hot button issue right now? I guess Corona. Hold it.
Hold it!
Have you ever met the victim before then? Hold it is Karai, right? Have you ever met the victim before then? No, never! But that day he called me up to want to talk to me about Dolly.
And this Dolly person is?
Hold it is something different. Mata. Mata. I'm a Genji main. Overwatch me. Man, Overwatch is a dead game. Kinda is, to be honest. I used to like it, but it's gone down the drain. She's my, sweetheart. Oh, why'd she slap him? Oh, I'm so sorry. I just felt like slapping something all of a sudden. What? You're gonna get arrested. That was, like, that was an unnecessary attack.
Dolly Hawthorne was also the victim on the murder victim, Doug Swallow, before she met Mr. Wright, that is.
Love Triangle. I have a song called Love Triangle from a musical. Okay, so do I have, like, what his watch was at? I can't read that. Right? Like, he didn't have his watch upside down, right? That says 12? It looks more like it says 20 to me. But, like, whatever. So it was, like, 3-ish o'clock after he died. Well, that's not... I guess I need to learn some more stuff, because there's nothing... I don't know. The big pointy hand is towards the 12? Is it a 12? Because, like, it kind of looks like a 20 to me. It looks like XX. But I guess, like, you can kind of see that it's... whatever. Some people hold their, It's, like, 3-ish, right? Yeah, it's, like, 3:15. Or 3, like, 10. 3:05, whatever. A little bit after 3. There aren't 20s on clocks, but, like, see, that's what confused me, was that, why would there be a 20 on his watch? Maybe it's a 24-hour clock, but he's missing a couple. It's not even a good joke. Mata. 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 Okay. Hold it. Hold it.
Hold it!
There we go. Number you mark is 1224, but see, what if he had a special watch? Maybe he was like Bryce from Dr. Decker. Maybe he had 4 less hours in the day. Was it Mr. Swallow who indicated you should meet at 2:45? Yeah, and we were both there right on time. I just missed what that said, and you can't go back. He was studying how to manufacture and improve pharmaceuticals. Everyone called him the alchemist of IVU.
An alchemist, I see.
I gotta admit, it was a little suspicious. He had the whole laboratory and everything. It was filled with chemicals and strange machines that run on high voltage electricity. Exactly. See, it makes sense if you just think about it in the wrong way.
How fascinating. Sounds like he was quite the ambitious young man.
What do I do? Let's ask him about the timing of the meeting. So you're absolutely certain you met at 2:45? Yeah, pretty sure it's the time class ends, but they're always doing experiments, so it doesn't matter much. Experiments? Yeah, those pharmacology guys are always whipping up something. Probably illegally and unethically, because students shouldn't be able to do that. But I mean, hey, they did it. They make drugs. We take them. We're the hamsters, not hamsters, guinea pigs. Small furry rodent, not rodents. Are they rodents? I forget if they're actually rodents or not. Well, no. Now I want to ask about something else. Hold it. I'm just gonna press the button. I give up. About the pharmacology department. Wondering if you tell us a bit more about the pharmacology department. I don't know that much though. A little bit earlier in testimony, you said something interesting. You said that they use high voltage electricity. Doug makes the drug. Yeah, Dr. Doug makes the drug. Excuse me. That's right, and they sure look dangerous. They use non-standard voltages, so there are high voltage cables everywhere. High voltage cables. Yeah, there are electrical poles set up all around the building. The high voltage cables run overhead around the roof. I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, well, I didn't actually learn anything, though. Hold it.
Hold it!
So what was it you were talking about? You know, girl stuff. We should hang out again sometime. Hang out again sometime. I wish that were true. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
Hold it!
Thank you. You must enunciate perfectly, or else the game will not be able to understand what you are saying. So you went back. Well, yeah, that's when I found the body. Yeah, but why did you go back in the first place? Weren't you angry with him? Well, I mean, I was. Then why, Mr. Wright? Why did you go back there? I thought maybe we could make up. Achoo. Judging by the atmosphere, I'm sure no one's buying this. Hold it.
Hold it!
There you go. It's rather unusual to catch a cold this time of year, isn't it? Well, calm down. Yeah, I always get a little careless when the weather starts to warm up. I guess I shouldn't sleep with the window open this early in spring. It's how we caught the corona. I suppose common sense is not always common. So, did anyone else know you were taking cold medicine? Well, I always took one after meals, so I'm pretty sure all my friends knew about them. Hold it.
Hold it!
Thank you. On the day of the incident, what did you do for lunch? What does it do with anything? What a prediction for a game that was translated in 2007. That was 13 years coming, man. Video games tell the future. Don't you know that Death Stranding is an accurate representation of what's happening right now? I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us. Oh, she framed him. Dolly's a fucking killer. Dolly's homemade lunches are just the greatest. Her mini omelets are magically delicious. Ah, that's a reference to a cereal. I don't remember which one, but that's the cereal. Why'd you punch me in the jaw? Oh, I'm sorry. I just felt like hurting so. Lucky Charms? Okay. You know what? That makes a lot of sense.
I think it's enough for now. The defendant and the victim met at approximately the time of his death, and the defendant returned to the scene for some unknown reason.
I'm not entirely convinced about his explanation about the medicine bottle either.
Let me be frank here, Mr. Wright. Your testimony cannot be trusted. You've been lying.
Mia seems to react poorly to the talk of Dahlia. Maybe because she's dead and she's being possessed. Because she possessed Maya. She does want Phoenix, you're right. What do you mean?
I knew it was too much work for a little girl.
Pain! Dude, listen, it is 2014 at the time of this game. Women are completely capable, alright? This isn't like 1830, okay? Can't say these things.
However, there is one mystery that still remains.
There is, Your Honor?
How the murder was carried out, of course. Just how was the victim electrocuted? I don't believe the murder weapon's been procured yet, correct? Produced, not procured, although that is correct in grammar.
Well, that is,
You are correct, Your Honor.
Here, let me do what that guy does. It's what Pain does. That's what normal people do, right? I'm gonna, like... There we go. Now my hair is out of my face. Also, I got a cool slick back hair kind of look going on. Oh, I just messed it up. Fuck. Alright, here we go. That looked great, didn't it? There, now I look suave. Also, did I just... Cool. Majestic, yeah. It's like those videos of those cats, like, putting their heads, like, in the water, like, water cups. It's just like... How exactly did he die? Smelling like a rose. Established murder method. Your Honor!
Yes, Miss Faye?
I believe that if we were to put together everything, we should be able to solve the mystery of how Mr. Swallow died.
That would be... go ahead. I mean, hey, if you can do it, who's gonna stop you?
Quite a brash statement coming from a rookie. But even a beginner like you must understand the basic rules of court, yes? An attorney must be able to substantiate their arguments with evidence.
Of course I know that.
Whoops.
Show me how you believe the victim was executed. Okay, this one. Fuck, what was it? Scrolling at. Kurai. No, okay. Take that!
Take that!
The cause of death?
What? But there's nothing that resembles a murder weapon.
What? Oh, okay, thank you. I was about to say, like, this is it.
Take that!
A severed electrical cable, I believe, Your Honor. Remember the testimony we just heard. Listen. The machines in the pharmacology department use their high voltage. And because of that, there are special high voltage cables everywhere. Which also, I don't believe that would require that. I don't know. Seems weird to me.
The high voltage cable?
Yes, the high voltage cable is the cause of death. That is the most likely explanation. Occam's razor.
That certainly sounds plausible. Well, Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Well, I believe some praise is in order.
Don't toy with me, old man.
Now, the victim's cause of death may indeed have been a high voltage cable. However, I want you to think about what that really implies. The only one here, you time. The defendant.
Talking about circuits and physics right now? Man, I know nothing about electricity because I never learned the electricity unit in grade school. And, I didn't do well in physics, and we didn't learn about, like, electricity in physics in my high school for whatever reason. Probably because I had a really shitty teacher. My physics teacher was garbage. And I want him to know that. I want him to somehow find this. And I want him to know. I won't say his name because that's, you know. But, like, I want him to know I did not learn anything from your class. Getting that off my chest. I've been sitting on that for a while. Not really, but achoo. I kind of know about circuits and, like, the on and off logic gate kind of thing from, like, Minecraft. Or, like, Terraria, too, with their wiring stuff. But, like, I don't really know a whole ton.
That is certainly true.
And that's not all. We have proof. Irrefutable proof.
You do? What was it?
His fingerprints.
Are on the wire?
You mean the defendant's fingerprints were on something besides the medicine bottle?
The umbrella. A leather jacket. Leather holds fingerprints well. Maybe they just hugged it out.
It was quite clearly imprinted on the chest area of the victim's jacket. The palm print of the defendant's very own hand.
Maybe he tried to push him out of the way.
I can only think of one way, because I have a very tiny mind. That Mr. Wright would have left a print like that. Intent on murder, he squarely pushed the victim towards a severed electrical cable.
It turned a little weird there at the end of the voice. A little British even. Not even really British. This is morbid. I don't know what I'm saying. Stop. Please, someone stop.
Order, order, that's enough. I think we can conclude there's no reason to continue with this cross-examination.
Stick a fork in us, we're done. That's a different voice than before, but I'll run with it. Mr. Grossberg, my hemorrhoids never What? What does that mean? What does that mean?
I knew that boy was guilty the first time I saw him. His voice is just gonna keep changing, I guess.
No, you're wrong! Oh, no, wait, I don't have no, that's wrong. I have now, I understand. Damn it. Mr. Wright is innocent.
No further evidence is required to convince me of this man's guilt.
Your Honor! Ah, shit, Phoenix dies. We're in the bad timeline. This is the Splinter timeline.
Hold it!
Do you have something further to add, Miss Faye?
Is this what you want, Mr. Wright? You still haven't told us the truth. The whole truth, and nothing but the truth. If you don't say something now, the judge is gonna hand out his verdict. But I can't just say it. If I told you it really happened, then I'd be... It's okay, Mr. Wright. I'm your attorney, your ace attorney, even. You can trust me. Miss Faye. Oh, he looks all serious now. No matter what you have to say, I believe in you and I'll represent you to the very end. Maybe you should have talked to him before the trial? Maybe? Just a little bit? That was loud. I peeked on that, actually. I actually hit the red. I don't usually hit the red. I gotta stop holding things.
We've already established the defendant's guilt. There's no need to say for him to say anything further.
Wait a minute. Mr. Wright, I'll tell you what really happened.
But I've already told you, Mr. Wright, there's no need for further.
I did it. What? I admit it. I pushed him. It's my fault. My fault that Doug Swallow is dead. Phoenix, that doesn't help us at all. That's actually the opposite of helping. That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. It's none of your business. I'm telling you for your sake. If you continue to see her, it'd be bad news. Oh, okay, I see. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Stop it! Don't talk about her like that. Push. And then a cable fell and killed him. He's a victim of circumstance. Why is he sweating?
What you just said was that the truth?
Yeah, I was afraid that if I told the truth, everyone would think I was the murderer. Because it kind of, like... Yeah, exactly.
We're all absolutely convinced you are.
Please give me one more chance to explain. This time, I swear, I'll tell the whole truth. It'll be okay, won't it, Miss Faye? I believe you. Oh, yeah, buddy. Yeah, sure. It'll be... Okay. I can't believe you really did push him. Game's over. I quit. Yeah, short playthrough. Game is over. I fucking quit. No more game. I'm not reading that line. I'm not giving the satisfaction to the fucking translators of reading this line. Remember when that was a thing? This game was not translated in 2007. It couldn't have been. That wasn't a thing then, was it? That guy who was talking bad about Dolly. So I pushed him because I'm an irrational human being. The Harlem Shake became a different thing in 2015? What was it before? Wait. Harlem Shake. Wikipedia. Meme. Okay. It went viral in 2013, but like... There is a Harlem Shake dance, a street and hip-hop dance that originated in the 1980s Harlem, New York. Yeah, it says like 2013. But there was actually a dance, so... I lost my temper and gave him a shove. At that moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. After a little while, I left. I started to get worried, but I went back, but he was just lying there, dead. I know this is running. Well, not really. I'm just... It's very upset that I've constantly done this. The explanation is really quite simple. When you pushed him, Mr. Swallow fell back and touched the electrical cable. He died from the shock. And that is, as they say, is that. What did I just say? Not correctly.
A simple explanation indeed.
At the time of the incident, a light rain had been falling. Wet from the rain, the victim was more easily electrocuted. But when I pushed him, there weren't any electrical cables nearby. If there had been something like that, even I would have noticed it. This game was translated in the distant past of 2007. Yeah, their meme references aren't up to par, or they would be making, I don't know what kind of references they'd be making. It's true, even a doofus like him couldn't have missed that.
Miss Faye, let me warn you right now that if your cross-examination doesn't yield any new facts, I do my verdict.
Yes, Your Honor, don't give up Mia. If he's innocent, there must be some kind of evidence somewhere that will prove it. God, my nose is really upset at me for holding it. Very itchy. Attorney's badge. Well, he can't have killed him because the watch stopped at 3:10. So the wires hadn't dropped yet. But I don't have the information to say that, so... Hold it. Hold it.
Hold it!
Hold it. Hold it. So what kind of things did Mr. Swallow say? All kinds of terrible things about Dolly. He said she was a bad girl, but not in the good way. Not in the naughty, sexy kind of way. I shouldn't be allowed to talk. I just say the worst things. They're funny, but they're not good.
Is that all?
Yep.
Well, Miss Faye, you heard him yourself.
You're not doing yourself any favors, Mr. Wright. Anyway, after you said that, my neck is... Hold it.
Hold it!
Can you tell me what happened in more detail? That guy, he just said what he wanted to say to me. And then he put on the jacket he was holding and started to leave. Well, that's weird. That's when I lost my temper and flew into a furious frenzy. I gave him a light, gentle shove to the chest, such that he hit his head and got knocked out and died. And when you did that, there was no severed cable anywhere to be seen? Right, there was nothing like that at all.
But is it possible you merely overlooked it?
I guess it's possible. What are you doing? Don't let that guy steamroll over you like cheese at chaff. I haven't read out loud that long and that. Wow, I haven't spoken apparently in forever. I haven't read out loud in a very long time. It's like a karaoke thing. You gotta get the bouncy ball to say each word that you say.
I believe what's important here is the moment the push occurred.
Hold it. I was thinking maybe a whisper would work. Hold it. Hold it.
Hold it!
Thank you. A loud noise? What would you say that loud noise was? I'm not sure, but it was really loud. It was like, snap! Yeah, come to think of it, I wonder what that was.
It was the sound of the victim being electrocuted. Obviously that makes a snapping noise. Because the victim starts snapping because their nerves are being activated. So they just start... It's like a jazz club up in there, Your Honor. Or poetry slam.
Objection!
You're not qualified to decide that. Ask for more details. Mr. Wright, that loud noise you heard may be extremely important. To try to remember what it was, how do I put it? It was like a sharp crack. Could it have been what? He was holding the umbrella. He dropped the umbrella he was holding. Why is Phoenix so violent? He fell right on top of it and it broke. Maybe that killed him. That was probably the noise I heard.
An umbrella, huh? And that umbrella belonged to the victim?
Yeah, it was a cheap plastic umbrella. Cheap and frail, kind of like the owner. You know, that's kind of rude to say to someone who's dead. Then again, I wish I had any kind of umbrella. I was totally soaked to the bone.
Miss Faye, what do you think? Is there something important in that testimony?
I mean, of course it's important. Of course it's important. No, the cheap umbrella is more than important. It's vital. Officially have it entered into the records.
Flimsy information for a flimsy lawyer.
Okay, sure. Because he didn't, according to this. I'll hold it.
Hold it!
Gotta keep pressing. So Mr. Swallow fell on top of his umbrella, are you certain of this? Yeah, it was right there. Actually, if it hadn't been under him, I was playing a bar for myself. Dolly stayed up late nights time knitting for me. I didn't want the rain to dampen the whatever. She is mad about Dolly. Okay, well, I mean, this is just the correct answer. Objection.
Objection!
Why didn't you testify at the umbrella from the very beginning? Oh, come on, if I'd mentioned that, I would have been able to counter the prosecution's argument earlier.
What do you mean by that?
Take another look at the crime photo scene. According to Mr. Wright, the victim fell on top of his umbrella. However, if you look closely, it's actually nowhere near him. It's by the electrical pole. Got him.
You're absolutely right.
The conclusion here is obvious. Make sure to export these streams to YouTube. Yeah, I should do that. I don't think any of my past post-revival streams are, like, in failure of, like, disappearing, but I should be better about uploading, and maybe, because, again, I have so much time on my hands, maybe I'll do, like, editing, but, like, editing my own stuff, I feel like, is really, boring, because I've already done all the jokes, I've already made them. I don't know. But I do kind of want to try to edit them into, like, smaller, like, 10-minute little bits for, like, YouTube, because that might help. Like, I don't know. Be good to see your reactions after you know what's going on, to see how close or far you are. You know what? That's a good idea. Although, I mean, hey, V3 won. I'm telling you, I was, like, only very wrong. But I was also very right. Method, perfect. Perpetrator, not right at all. The most lucid I have ever been in any mystery game was sitting down and solving the entire murder in like 2 seconds. After he was pushed by the defendant, Mr. Swallow was still alive. And then he killed himself, I guess? You're watching Lucajin play V3-1 right now. Well, remember no spoilers in case anybody wanders in who has, you know, hasn't finished it. But it's gotta be really fun to, like, watch people play that one. Because it's like, V3-1 is so much more intense than the first trials of any of the other games.
The victim be moved? Mr. Payne, the umbrella in this photo, where is it now?
Oh, it's collected by the police at the crime scene.
Evidence!
Well, it's for fingerprints. The umbrella could have suddenly been... I'm not reading that. She recorded a long video of the entire first half of the trial, which normally doesn't do. That makes sense given the, you know, the context.
Objection!
This music's kind of grooving, though. The victim fell on top of the umbrella. There's simply no way it could have blown over there by the wind.
But
I know this matter of the umbrella seems relatively trivial, but as long as the smallest doubt remains, I cannot render final judgment, except when I do, like, all the time. And whenever the player fails, I just do just that.
no!
I must say, I still find it hard to believe that a huge hole has been blown in the prosecution's case by the defendant's testimony.
Phoenix's testimony. This is like a longer, like, first trial than I remember. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a, like, I don't love watching other people play, like, detective or mystery or puzzle games, because, like, I always end up being, like, if I see the answer, or, like, I want to try something, I get, like, frustrated, because, like, I want to try to do it, or if, like, I'm watching someone who's played something that I did, and then I'm like, but wait, you're wrong. Because, like, I guess, like, a stream is a bit different, because there's a bit of, like, the back and forth, there's a bit of, like, you can, like, play up, like, the ambiguity and all that, and you can, like, you know, not be, like, spoilery, but still just kind of, like, talk to a person, but, like, a YouTube video, I feel like, is, I don't know, I feel like I wouldn't necessarily enjoy that as much.
Pardon me, Your Honor. It seems I was expecting too much of a free ride. It was foolish to think I could establish guilt through cross-examination alone.
I don't follow what you're saying.
You have another witness.
Exactly, and this witness's testimony will be incontrovertible.
Incontrovertible. Controvertible. Convertible? Controversy? What is this word? Why does he use these weird words?
Well, who's the witness?
Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
You don't mean Dolly.
I do, Your Honor. The defendant's very own lover is a witness to the whole thing. That's right, she was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
It's a pretty good word. Incontrovertible.
I'm sorry to break the news to you, my dear.
That's fine, she did it. Bad news? You couldn't be more wrong. I've been waiting for this.
You can't be serious.
Mia, what do you mean by that?
Okay, 20-minute recess. Not capable of being denied, challenged, disputed, closed to questioning. Incontrovertible. I will add that to my lexicon. Also, I'm taking a drink of water because holy shit, I'm speaking out loud so much. God, reading aloud games. Drink your water. Hydro Slickbot. That's not the right one. Hydrobot. You should have consumed 40 bottles of water by now. Because you are in the coronavirus. You should have hoarded 20 cases of water. Miss Faye, I'm sorry about what happened back there. It's alright. At least you told us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright. Yeah, so I guess I can start to relax then, huh?
Relax, my boy. You can't be serious after hiding such important facts.
But the witness is my Dolly, right? She'll save me. I just know she will. Dude, she framed you. She's the love of my life. Oh, Phoenix, baby darling, honey, baby. I'm gonna like crack my back actually for 1 second because it's really hurting. Oh God, that was a weird noise. I actually just bought a new chair like today. I'm getting it. Well, I paid for it, but I'm getting the money back. It's a present. But I bought a very nice gaming chair because I'm gonna be sitting in this chair, which sucks because it's an office chair. Also, my hair got fucked up again. For the next like couple, because I don't know if I'm gonna be having in-person summer classes, but even then, I still have online classes that I have to like sit and like do live lectures for, and I'd rather not be in like uncomfortable chairs for most of my day, because like it's comfortable enough for like gaming, but like when I have to also be sitting here even more for school stuff, it's like. Plus, I want a gamer chair because they look cool. Sure, no problem. Dolly and I, well, we first met 8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse. That's not good. Actually, I'm studying to be a lawyer on the side. Anyway, what? I'm an art student who is art major, criminal justice minor. You know, the most common parent. I'll have to ask my friend who's trying to take his LSATs if he knows any art majors who are trying to get in there. One day, she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. That's why I think it was fate. As soon as I first set eyes on her, I really knew she was the one for me. Oh, here, take a look at this. She gave this to me the day we met as a symbol of our love. She'd been wearing it around her neck that day, but then she took it off, but before she gave it to me, she said, I want you to carry this.
So she gave it to you as a present.
This little darling bottle is filled with my memories of darling little Dolly. It certainly is a bright little bottle, alright. It makes me so happy to show it to everyone I meet. I want to share my happiness with the whole world. Well, he showed it to What's-His-Face, and that's how he knew. That's why Guy was trying to tell him that she was no good. Because it's got, like, poison in it or something. Or, like, an aphrodisiac. So after that, you and Hawthorne started dating? Yeah, but she's so every time I see her, she says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. That's not dating, dude. That's not consent. By the way, Mr. Wright, the day you met Dahlia, it wouldn't happen to have been on August 27th, would it? It was, but how did you... This happened on August 27th, right here in the courthouse. A newspaper clipping. How do you have this on hand? Murder in the court... Murder?
Oh, I see. Mia, I think I understand what you're trying to say.
You believe there's some connection between these two cases? Yeah, Dahlia's a fucking murderer. Yeah, this music's kind of grooving. Fucking, what does this say? Very little information being disclosed at the time. Question replacing the female colleague who was sitting with the victim. Man. She killed a lawyer. Why? I need to finish this myself.
But I'm afraid what you have will not be enough, my dear. I'll go downstairs to try to find some stuff. Well, it looks like recess is about to be over. We better get all moving.
That's not what she said. She killed an ace attorney, you're right. The recess sure seemed longer than 20 minutes, though. That was significantly shorter than 20 minutes. Also, I bought some Rice Krispie treats, which, if you don't know, probably not. Those are like my kryptonite. They're fucking delicious, and there's 3 of them sitting behind me on the counter. If you can't... Here, wait, no, I gotta go this way. You can see them, and they're taunting me. I really want one, but I know I shouldn't, because I've had like 4 today. And, that's not good for you.
Court will now reconvene. Mr. Payne, please call your witness.
The next person is someone who... Dahlia! Who needs reading? Oh, the butterfly... Who let the butterflies in here? What? Someone get a fly swatter. What's with the stiff silence?
In my long career as a judge, I've been deceived by many witnesses. It's my job It's my job. Take no one at the word, but in your case, I must admit you radiate a glow of complete sincerity.
I mean, she is cute, but like, is cute enough to get away with murder? According to real life, sometimes?
Oh, can you state your field name?
Stiff silence? Oh, yeah, everyone. Oh, you know what? I just got the innuendo. Nice.
Don't worry, sweetie, there's no need to be nervous.
If anyone says anything rude, you can be sure I'll cut them right down to size with my katana, because I am a weeb.
And I will bash them with my gavel.
I love that they look straight at me when they say that. I was wondering what a good way to say that suddenly was. Yeah, I just like didn't notice it, but it took a second view.
Took a once over.
Oh, thank you for calming my nerves. You're all so nice. I almost feel right at home. Where the fuck did these butterflies come from? What if I was just sitting here one day and butterflies just floated in from the side? Would you not be concerned? Would you be like, what the fuck is going on? How did that happen? How did you do that?
Not at all.
It was nothing.
Put aside the victim's name being impossible for someone to say with a straight face. What's her name? Dahlia Hawthorne. Oh, victim's name. Doug Swap. Dude, Doug Swallows. He's not a quitter. What's your full name and occupation? My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm a junior in literature at Ivy University. I just want to say it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence.
The honor is all mine.
No, the honor is all mine. I am your honor, so the honor is mine.
Well, oh my god. Oh my Jesus Christ. Sir? Is this something I feel like dizzy? I shouldn't have been that exasperated.
Is there something I can help you with?
You just go on and say whatever it is on your mind.
I'm sure it must be kind of a mistake. Feeny wouldn't kill anyone, I just know it.
Yes. Who's
Feeny? What? Who the fuck is Feeny? Oh, Phoenix, right, okay. I was like, first thing my mind jumped to was like, Dragon Feeny? Is like, what? You know, it took her 12 seconds to wrap them all around her little finger. Yeah, I was like, my brain did not know how to process that. I was like, yes, Mario Maker streamer, also known for murder. Let's hear about what you witnessed on the day of the incident, if you please. My ears are closed. Dolly and Feeny. Dolphin. Dolphin. That is their ship name. Dolly, Phoenix, Dolphin. Delfino. That one's also good. That eye looks weird. Is there no eye on your eye there? Or is it just like part of the F? Huh. Is a ligature in this font? Oh, like a kerning or one of those. Is it really? That's so weird. I never noticed that before. It just doesn't have the eye. Huh. I had been planning to go back to Feeny's place after class was over. Feeny and Dougie, they were talking behind the building. When all of a sudden, Dougie got wobbly and just collapsed. FFI is also its own thing. Why is it... What? Why does it do that? It's so weird. Final Fantasy 1. Or Final Fantasy... I guess I would be 1, but like, they hate Final Fantasy 1. That's when Feeny noticed I was standing there. I went to go and find some other students and they called the authorities. Like, he said, like... Okay. Unicode has some weird characters. Weird indeed.
The defendant didn't do anything wrong.
God, I gotta stop doing that. It peaks every time. It's just... I just hear it. I have to replicate it. Not audiation. Echololia. It's something that autistic children do. Because their brains sometimes cannot comprehend what an appropriate response is to a question. They just repeat the question. It's a pretty easy way to identify if your child has autism or not. Not saying that again, like the weird, like, haha, it's an insult kind of way. Like, I worked in a school for kids with special needs, so I learned a couple of these things.
As old as I am, even I recall how hot the flames of young passion can burn. Nevertheless, it's my job to do the truth.
But I would never. There's more than enough witness. I won't allow this to continue.
What do you mean by that?
Please let me exceed with my abomination. I, for one, don't plan to win my case on a bunch of paper-thin lies. Teehee, you haven't changed a bit, Miss Mia Fey. Nani?
So you two are acquainted?
We met before, once. Well, you know, it kind of... Like, this is great development for Mia. If only she weren't dead. You know? Like, if only she weren't dead. Madam? I'm no one's grandma yet, girly. What I witnessed. I'm planning to go back to Phoenix Place at the class is over. Oh, okay, wait, no, I already saw this. And by saw, I mean red.
Hold it!
Just press the button, it's easier. Now, unless I'm mistaken, Mr. Wright is in the art department. Is it possible to die when you're in a world of spirit mediums? Yes, but is it possible for you to move on? Maybe? She's not, like, she's dead. She's 100% dead. Her body is no longer living. But is she gone? No. That's the stipulation. If that's the case, then what were you doing by the pharmacology building? Well, I'm in the literature department. I'm studying Japanese Senryu poetry.
Oh, how wonderful. It's that humorous, satirical style of haiku, right?
Nothing left to do. When a man reaches this age, sleep is his best friend. It's poetry? Sounds like a midlife crisis. Not a real thing. By the way, midlife crises do not exist. If anybody tries to tell you that it is a real thing, it's not. There is absolutely zero research supporting that. There are a lot of other things that are very similar to it, but it's not just like, oh, you reach midlife and all of a sudden you're going to do that. It's more about, according to, I'm in actually my development class that I just finished my midterm for. According to Ericksonian development, which is the one that most people subscribe to because it's pretty not comprehensive, but it's pretty, like, applicable. When you get to reach around age, like, middle age, the stage that you enter into is, I believe it's, I gotta look it up now because I can't remember. I believe it's generativity, versus isolation. Erickson developmental model. I'm a great student, aren't I? Generativity versus stagnation. I was right, yes. So basically, did you do what you wanted in life versus I'm gonna stay exactly the same and I'm gonna leave nothing behind for the people after me. So that is, so that's what most midlife crises end up being, is that you find yourself in a point in your life that you're not happy with how you got there and it's not what you originally set out to do. And so you're gonna be selfish and try to make yourself happy versus trying to make others happy at that point. And, like, try to, like, make things better for other people. Hence why, like, some people leave their wives, or their husbands, or their partners, or whatever, and they buy expensive cars, because it's a selfish need to try to achieve what they wanted in life to begin with. There's your mini little developmental psych lesson for the day. There will be more if anything comes up. It's my major, my profession, I'm gonna talk about it. Sue me. Except don't sue me, you're not an ace attorney, you can't do that. For me to get to the art department, I had to walk through that back area.
Ah, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. When I walk through the courtroom, I always walk through the front door.
How else would you enter? Teleportation? Bryce can tell you that, yeah. Feeny and Dougie, they were talking behind the building! Hold it!
Hold it!
The Tom Scott video about copyright? I did not. Was this something that I was sent and I neglected to look at, or was it something that was, like, popular? Was it the video about the guy doing the copyright of the SCPs? Is that the right thing? Or is that something else? Because I remember that was a big hullabaloo about some guy trying to copyright all, like, the SCP thing. People got very, very mad at that. It was recent? Oh. Well, enlighten me, if you will. Who is this Dougie person? Doug Swallow, we were dating until about 8 months ago. So, what were Dougie, Mr. Swallow, and Mr. Wright talking about anyway? How can you be so mean? YouTube's copyright system isn't broken, the world's is. A bit clickbaity for his point. I mean, I can see how that would be true about how, because I remember looking at, what was I looking at? In last semester in my ethics class, we had to do a thing on plagiarism because my professors really big into preventing plagiarism. And is my hair out? God damn it. And I had to do something on. I did plagiarism in music, and I remember like seeing that like they had like all these algorithms and that kind of stuff. Like there was all this stuff to like kind of like prevent plagiarism that kind of like people were using and exploiting. So I can kind of agree with the point with the video that I have never seen before. You post in Discord. All right, I'll give it a look. I'm at home. I would never eavesdrop. I wouldn't raise to be so rude and unrefined. Okay, why am I being demonized here? Okay, yeah, sure. Hold me 1 moment, please. Are you saying the victim just collapsed on his own? Yes! In other words, the defendant never touched the victim, is that right? I was watching the whole time. Feeny never did a thing to Dougie. If I press it for no reason, now the judge will get angry with me. What do I do about her testimony? A contradiction, of course. I don't... What evidence do I have for this? I guess Phoenix's testimony, because, like, he said he fell. What? I would never... Miss Faye, I'm not allowed to badger this witness. I believe the defense is engaged in a fishing expedition. What? She has no supporting. Please don't glare at me like that. I'm just doing my job. The defendant's palm print was found on Mr. Swallow's leather jacket. It's already been shown that Mr. Wright did push him. What? There's no need to try to cover the defendant. It'd be much better if you came out and told us the whole truth.
There's nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything you saw.
Looks like we're finally getting somewhere. God. Can you hear that when I scratch my face? I'm sorry if you can. Or if you like it, ASMR, I guess. Win, maybe. Hold it.
Hold it.
I do need to shave, actually, though. But I've been lazy. This is my, like, isolation neck beard. Also, my hair is very long, and I'm not gonna get a haircut for a while. I don't remember if I already said this or not, but hey, if I did, double talk. You didn't see it? Well, I saw the moment when Dougie fell to the ground.
And at that time, there were only two of them at the scene, right? The defendant, Phoenix Wright, and the victim, Doug Swallow.
Yes, that's right. Hold it. Where's the microphone on the DS? Hold it. You can't see what I'm doing. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
Hold it.
You have to scream to get it to pick up. So then what did it look like they were doing to you? I thought they were having a nice, friendly afternoon conversation. Oh, give me a break. What is on my elbow? Excuse me? I have a little bit of dry skin on my elbow. It's weird feeling. That's why I really wasn't watching them all that closely. There was anything out of the ordinary at all.
Oh, I like the sound of that, Mr. Judge.
Hold it. Hold it. The DS dab. Hold it.
Hold it.
The DSAB, as it were. Oh, wow, look, Mia's moving. She's making moves. When you say students, do you mean students from the pharmacology department? Yes, they're all very fond of their drugs. Sniffing cocaine off of, the pharmacology student. Another one. So to find some pharmacology students, you went to the labs, correct? That's what I was planning to do, but in the end I wound up not going. A group of about 10 research students came out of the building entrance. Somehow they all seemed to know what was going on. The students knew what was going on? How could they know what was going on? Well, I don't know for sure that they knew what would happen. It just, they all seemed kind of excited about something. No more info, okay. Did the students call the police? Yes, I was so panicked.
Well, anyone would have been, my dear.
That girl, she's like a super obvious lie and she knows it. Dig deep to find the contradiction on this one. On the last one? Which one is it? Which one's the lie? I haven't been paying like mega attention, so. Okay, so this one doesn't help me. I didn't see the moment he pushed him, okay. So it's probably Phoenix's testimony. Objection!
Objection!
She didn't hear the sound of the umbrella snapping. Bitch. Of course you did. Here, I'll press the button.
Now I understand.
There we go. It's nice, but I find it just a little odd. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Mr. Phoenix Wright, and he clearly testified to the effect that when he pushed the victim, he heard a sharp, loud noise. He said that? If you were really that close to the two of them, why didn't you hear this noise as well? Bitch, tell me that. Fucker. Mia, so rude. It takes so much self-control not to just repeat that. Well, maybe the noise wasn't all that memorable. But according to Mr. Wright's testimony, it was a sharp noise that got snapped. There's no way a noise like that could fail to make an impression. Ah! May I have a moment to answer?
By all means.
I know the reason why I didn't hear the noise. I'm deaf. I've just been, I took out my hearing aid. You see, the truth is, I had my headphones on and I was listening to music at the time.
Headphones? You mean that both of your ears were covered?
The rain was just beginning to let up, but it seemed as though Thor wasn't ready for his fun to come to an end yet. So the sky continued to flash and rumble. Thunder and lightning, huh? Yes, I'm afraid of the sound of thunder, so I put my headphones on to block it out. It was just it was a light rain though, right? I don't have, like, any evidence to say that it was a light rain, but, like, I remember it said earlier it was a light rain. Testimony just now. There was lightning. Your Honor, there's a problem with the blah-blah-blah. With this testimony. Ah! I'm gonna say this right, I promise. Anko Kumoy, thank you so much for the host. I really appreciate it. Ah! And Kukuboy, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I hope you bring prosperity to your lands. Did you notice? She said there was lightning, correct? Lightning and the thunder. Thunder. Feel the thunder. Remember that song was popular? I actually really liked that song, and everyone else was like, haha, it's not good. And then I was sad. It's about the extent of that story.
Yes, what about it?
Actually, the more interesting story is that I was in choir in high school, and we did, for our 16-person choir, which was 4 people per part, which is really cool to be a part of, we did Radioactive, and I was so certain that she was going to do, the choir director was going to make us do Thunder, because, like, it was pretty cool, and there were harmonies and shit already, like, in the song, but we ended up not doing it, and I was like, I'm kind of disappointed. Lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere, am I right? I don't have a degree in meteorology, I am a lawyer.
Now's not the time for a science lesson, Miss Faye.
Yes, Your Honor. Anyway, since the cause of death is electrocution, isn't it possible that the victim died from being hit by a bolt of lightning? Why did she, like, wince at that?
I must admit that the thought had not occurred to me.
There's a lot of kind of thoughts that do occur to this guy anyway. Well, I mean, they mentioned stiff silence earlier, so, I mean, he's behind the desk. No one can really see what he's doing. This entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Dogswallow was murdered, but that very premise itself is mistaken, maybe. The defense believes that Mr. Swallow was in fact the victim of a stray bolt.
It appears the defense may be onto something.
But I mean it's not. The wire is broken and it's actively sparking in this photograph. I didn't mean. Oh.
You such a lot of pain to me, Miss Faye.
In a strict sense, you can't call it electrocution if no one dies. What do you call it if you get struck by lightning and no one dies? Do you call it struck by lightning? The really scientific term. Oh wow, look, he's moving.
We found that there were no lightning strikes in the days of this location.
Electrification? Is that a word? What?
What's more, we have evidence that the electrical cable is definitely linked to this case.
Evidence? Well, what is the evidence?
This affidavit.
And who is this affidavit from?
The pharmacology students were conducting experiments in their labs that day. All equipment in the labs lost power all of a sudden around 3 o'clock that day.
doing that. Is she doing the Harlem Shake? God. Electric shock. Yeah, look. Wow, look him do the Harlem Shake. Remember when that... I remember the only Harlem Shake that I vividly remember was like a plane-based one, where they got everyone on the moving plane to get up and do the Harlem Shake. And man, let me tell you, if I was on that plane, I wouldn't have wanted to be on that plane. I would have just opened the emergency exit and said, see you later. Oh, the it's hurting my throat to do his voice, because my voice is not used to... What is she doing? The bun is just... She's just sitting there, eyes like half closed, looking at me. She's very curious about the various noises I'm making out of my mouth hole. High voltage equipment. So you're saying the equipment lost power because... Precisely! It severed! He said the word severed. I saw that.
Which fits at the time of death list in the autopsy report.
Well, I mean, it happened a little after. The severed electrical cable, yeah. Okay. The cables were very old. They were planning on having them replaced in the near future. Apparently, the cables had become so brittle, even the smallest bump would have caused them to break.
However, this is one thing that a small bump, then it wouldn't have snapped if it hadn't been bumped into, correct?
So, do you have any thoughts regarding the severed cable? I don't like how this is looking. I had to come up with something to regain some momentum. What is my opinion? I don't know what my opinion is. Who was it that caused the cable to bump or break? You know what? It's her. I have, like, zero evidence to say this, besides, like, what I think the game is saying and the fact that, like, she's related. But, like, fuck it. Take that, bitch.
Take that!
Oh, no, okay. It's the umbrella. It's probably the umbrella, but, like, what if we got to, like, skip ahead? How do I... Oh, why? Wait, what? How do I... What? Take that.
Take that!
Really? Huh. Well, now I actually have to think about it. Good thing there's no penalty. Yeah, I'm just kind of throwing shit out because there's no penalty. I mean, it kind of seems like the umbrella to me, but I guess it was Dougie Boy here. But like, yeah. Well, no, because it's in the middle of the. It's in like the middle of the two. But like, if I say Doug, then like it doesn't. Take that. Take that. Take that.
Take that!
Wow. Am I still wrong? What is my logic being faulty here? I'm looking at this thing. It said that the cable broke. It's not the umbrella. I really thought it would have been the umbrella. I guess, because, like, oh, are we saying technically Phoenix did it because he pushed him into there? I wonder if we've gone over this point. Yeah, that's why I'm confused, because, like, this is kind of seems like it's just treading old ground. Take that.
Take that!
Yeah, like, it's just treading the same point. Oh, the snap was, instead of the umbrella, it was the cord. Okay, I get it now. I doubt. Faulty logic on my part, but at the same time, it's like, who caused it to snap? But Phoenix pushed Doug into the thing, so I feel like I'm not entirely wrong about thinking that it was Doug, because, like, you know.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Are you saying that?
Lab equipment lost power at 2:55, which is Mr. Wright's timeline. It was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage. Why are you smirking at that? That's... very shove that caused Mr. Swallow to be electrocuted. You can't agree with you. Yeah, okay. See, the umbrella's by the electrical pole. The victim banged into that pole as a result of being pushed. The impact caused it to break. Because she finally gets to move on with the game. That's why she's smirking? Yeah, I guess. I can do that too. It doesn't make any sense at all. If the victim was shoved into the far pole, then he couldn't have been electrocuted by this severed cable in the foreground here. Oh! You know, I didn't really understand. I thought the umbrella moved, but I guess the logic here is the umbrella didn't move, the body did. I was just following the wrong train of logic there. He was on top of the umbrella. But see, the umbrella could have been the thing that moved. It wasn't going anywhere, but it's an umbrella in the middle of a storm. Why didn't it get picked away up by the wind? Someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim. Someone other than my client. Someone other than... The lamentations of my enemy. How long I would long to hear them. Because it had a grown man's weight on top of it, keeping it in place. But when the... you know what? You're right. But why didn't he move? Is the question. Did he get knocked out? Did they say that at any point? Mr. Judge, sir, may I say something, please? Grasping my pearls. I missed my armrest. That's why I fell for a second, if you were curious. The Madam Attorney's explanation. She said some things that are a little different than I remember them. What the fuck? Man, imagine if they literally just dropped the F-bomb in the middle of this Ace Attorney game. That would be really, that'd be something, alright? Please, just once more, may I testify one last time? Please, Mr. Judge.
Of course it's alright.
They say you get one F-bomb per T-rated game? Yeah, see, they could have just bumped it up to a T rating and just dropped it. Like, I'm telling you. That's comedy. That's like how in, what was it, like in, freaking one of the Deadpool movies or whatever? They only got one F-bomb, or that was one of the X-Men movie or something. They try to stay away from the edge, though, yeah. This is it. She's gonna show her true colors. My screen is so dirty from spitting on it. Keep it to damn, yeah. But what the damn doesn't have the same kind of impact. The truth is, Feeny pushed him twice. The first time it's the logical pull. Then Dougie tried to get his best away, and then Feeny got up behind him. He fucking chased him. He ran him down and pushed him again. The cable snapping and Dougie being electrocuted all happened in less than a minute. Well, I already have contradicting evidence to that fact, so. I'm just gonna skip ahead to this. Could always go the 999 route and add a bunch of random. What the hell? Man, what's my best Junpei? What the hell? That was close. Maybe. Last I saw 999 or heard it was when my girlfriend was playing through it. She's at VLR now. Objection.
Objection!
That's enough, witness. I'm afraid I don't understand. You will in a minute about how long it took for the thing to do it according to you, but you were wrong. Objection. That sounds dirty for some reason to me. That medicine, that's like the one Feeny takes for his cold. It's not the medicine, it's the wristwatch. Look at the precise time the victim was electrocuted. In other words, 3:05 p.m. That's not less than a minute. You are being hyperbolic. That'll teach you to not use the right words at court, because less than a minute and about 5 minutes, they're pretty equivocal to, like, the normal person. But, like, you know, fuck you.
And your point is, Miss Faye?
10 minutes even. Yeah, like, Mia's being a bit pedantic about this. It was 5 minutes. 2:55 was the outage. Did they say that? Was that... Oh, you're right. Okay. But, like, even still, okay, maybe for, like, 10 minutes, but, like, 5 minutes is a bit pedantic. Gotta say. What time was it when the power outage thing? I guess, like, you could have said, like, you could have presented this, too. It was 2:55. Ah! Would you care to explain to the court, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne, what exactly happened during this 10-minute interval? That's enough for, like, a Quibi or something. Isn't that new thing that's coming out, like the new, like, TV movie thing that's like, oh, like 10-minute movies? I don't know. I get a lot of commercials for it on Hulu, so. The defense proposes that the real murderer killed him. Reading is, like, super hard. I should probably have the chat bot up. In case anybody feels like using friggin' commands. Yes, yes, you heard my windows go. Who is adding me during this time? Is the chat bot up? Oh, it's going. The real murderer? Even you can't deny the time between the cable break and the electrocution are completely unaccounted for. Then who was it? Who else are you saying could have done it? Stream broke? Oh god. Where did it go? Hello? Huh. Yeah, I noticed that now. Where the fuck did it go? Huh? Okay, disconnect, connect. There we go. NTR just closed for, like, no apparent reason. Weird. Only one person could murder him. Only after my client left the scene was there a window of opportunity for the real killer.
Miss Faye, is the defense ready to indict someone? Indicate?
It's her. Yes, Your Honor. Who is it? It's me! Indict? Oh, I actually, like, can take damage here. Well, it's obviously... I can't even have myself. But what if I did it? Me! Mia Faye! I am the real killer! Damn it, take that.
Take that!
It could have been you, Dahlia Hawthorne! Okay.
The defense is grasping at straws.
People corrected the spelling from dict to dite to match its etiology. Oh. Is it still indict? Indite? Is it spelled the other way around? Okay, yeah. Dite to dict, I see. 10 minutes passed between the cable break and the time of the execution. What were you doing during that time, Miss Hawthorne? Were you really listening to some music while cheering them both on as they fought? Did she say that? I don't remember her saying that. Mia, what the fuck? I find it hard to believe you didn't lift a finger to stop the men dearest to you. My eye.
Order, Miss Faye. What I mean, what? That is to say...
Miss Hawthorne, I believe you did witness the two men fighting that day. However, after Miss Wright pushed the victim and subsequently left the scene, it was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands. There isn't enough punctuation to express some things. Oh, okay. Ah! How can you say something so mean, Madam Faye? I didn't do anything.
Miss Faye, this is very serious...
Oh my god, Phoenix Wright said to hold it. Your Honor, please, I have something I want to say. I chew.
You, what is it?
Please strike everything the defense said from the record just now. What the, are you daft? You're totally wrong, Miss Faye. Dolly, she couldn't do something like that.
Mr. Wright, get back in your seat.
Are you daft, you punk? Ah, got him. Around the world. Speaking of Daft Punk, when are we getting another Tron movie? Because I really like Tron, the second one, whatever the fuck it's called. I can't remember. Revolution, Tron, the better one, Tron, the one with the cool stuff, Daft Punk. I really want a third Tron, and I think they've said, Disney said, like, yeah, maybe Tron Legacy. That's it, yeah. Why do I think it's Revolution? I want them to make another Tron movie. I mean, like, one of the, like, 12 people that like Tron Legacy, and goddamn do I want another one.
Bailiff, grab that man.
Achoo, leave my dolly alone. Achoo. That boy, he's got himself way in over his head. Mr. Grossberg, you're back. It seems I've arrived just in the nick of time. I find the police report on that incident in your newspaper clipping. Can I read it? Thank you so much. That's exactly what I was hoping for. District Courtroom, Diego Armando. There was apparently an animated series called Tron Uprising. Was there? I don't remember that. Suspect Dahlia Hawthorne. He ingested poison while interviewing the suspect. Traces of poison were found. The poison's in the freaking locket. Easy. Easy. Always. The poison is always in the locket. If you ever have someone get poisoned and there's a locket, just open that up right there. Diego Armando, ace attorney.
It, details how you came to lose your boyfriend.
She was dating Diego.
I wonder how Dora feels about this. Now the defense has made a very serious disorganization.
What? That's not what I meant to say at all. Words are hard, man. Well, really, Your Honor, that is... May I interrupt you for a... You know what? I feel like this character is the epitome of this fucking video. Like, fucking Dahlia is really just the epitome of this.
Don't you worry, my dear. I'll have the situation well in hand.
Go right ahead. Madam Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet Dougie? Yes, I am. Not only am I saying you murdered Doug Swallow, but you tried to pin the whole thing on your current lover because you two had sex. Because you're of consenting ages and of equal sexual libidos, probably. I need to stop being exasperated at the things that I say, because it just happens too often that I just say some random fucking nonsense. I told you should let me handle this. Please go ahead. How can you say that? I'm absolutely devoted to my dear Feeny. Madame is too French of a spelling for you to know how to pronounce it. Madame, Madame, Madame. It could be Madame. It's probably that one. The notion I would try to frame him is ludicrous. What did I do to my cables? My cables are all bungled. Okay, wait, no, shit. Okay, then we take this one, and we do that. Okay, wait, to do this again. One more time. Yeah, come on. Whenever you see it, it's gonna be Madame. It's like saying, I don't know what it's like, but I'm thinking of something that sounds similar in my head, but I can't think of it. This is all just too much for my poor little me to bear.
I believe the girl is trying to ask what on earth her motive would be.
The answer to that lies somewhere in this police report. I must find it! 8 months ago. Well, because she wanted the locket back. She wants Phoenix to die, she can get the locket back so she can get off with murder. And, you know, maybe get off some other way. Who am I to say? And then the same day the two of these accidentally met. Your Honor, the defense requests further testimony from Ms. Dahlia Hawthorne. Is that her name? I forget.
Further testimony, what about?
About the events of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I want to so badly because it sounds so funny. What could that possibly have to do with this case? Were these like objection sounds like in the original, like in horribly bit crushed fashion, like the witness claims that she has no reason to frame the defendant, am I correct? Well, I have evidence that she in fact has a very good reason.
Very well then, the court grants the defense's request.
Reading is so hard. Of course, Mr. Menard. Mr. Manudge. That's Judge, right? God. The battle of your life, Dahlia Hawthorne. How I met my Feeny. I went to twitch.tv/DragonFeeny, the Dragon Feeny, and I hit follow. Wow. I don't think I'm actually following Feeny, which, you know, probably should. I've watched her a couple times. She's funny. I first met my darling Feeny 8 months ago. It's like we were destined to meet in this very courtroom's basement reading room. Though as our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat. We've been going out ever since that fateful day. We're so lovey-wovey, we literally made people sick. It's just jealousy, I think. How I Met Your Mom. Man, I've been rewatching How I Met Your Mother, because I've been So like, I have really bad tinnitus, which even right now I can hear it, which is great. So to go to bed, I usually listen to like a show that I know like really well, and I watch Futurama like 30 times over, and it's the point where it's like I can't stand to watch another episode. Then I did Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but like too many of like the seasons like annoy me that like I skip past. Not like too many of them, but like there's a couple of things I like to skip around with. So I started doing How I Met Your Mother because I watched that like on repeat for like 4 years. And let me tell you, it does not hold up very well, honestly. The presence of the laugh track really kills it. I really feel like the best comedy shows are ones without laugh tracks, because the laugh track is awkward and shit. It, like, really, if you just took the laugh track out of How I Met Your Mother, it would be like, it would add like +1 to its rating. Because it's legitimately funny a lot of the time. It's just the laugh track telling me to laugh makes you not want to.
Go get her.
Do I get to this Phoenix's thing in here? Okay. Hold it. I don't know why I put my DS closer to my face for that. Maybe I should just play the whole game like this. I can't see anything. So, until that time, you had been dating Doug Swallow? I can kind of read it. Yes, I'm a real fool, I know. Okay, if I take off my glasses, I can read it a lot better. Don't stare at the TV. See, actually, there's a third variable in that salvation. It's not that you have poor eyesight because you're standing near the TV. It's because of your poor eyesight, you have to sit near the TV to see it. It's been a fallacy since early childhood for a lot of people. Because if you have shitty eyesight like me, if I literally can't read anything on the screen right now, it's all just a blur. So, but if I get really close, I can read it. Also, I just smudged up my glasses, but I'm gonna ignore it for now. Okay, done my cocaine. Make sure to blink. That's the important part. Yeah, that is important.
No, not at all. Look at me. I'm infamous for changing my mind. My critics even call me Judge Fickle.
I don't know why the joke has to come out, and then Phoenix Wright, he pops up on the scene. He's like, Maya, he turns himself. The judge turned himself into a pickle. Funniest shit I ever saw. The joke had to come out. I wasn't happy about it. It wasn't pleasant, but it came out. Now we're moving on.
He always hands down the correct verdict. The great Judgini.
Hold it.
Hold it!
The courthouse reading room. That's a strange place to meet the love of your life. He calls himself Judge Pickle Udgy. Oh god, I remember Udgy now. Ew. Oh, I don't like saying that word. That's not true at all, Madame Faye. And after all, Phoebe was not only an art student, he was planning on becoming a lawyer. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you. Why the frick were you there? What was a lit student doing like you doing in a courthouse reading room? Reading?
This line of questioning is a waste of time.
Nah, keep pressing. Your Honor, if you'll allow me some latitude, I think I can establish relevance. Let's go on. What were you doing in the thing? If it pleases Your Honor, the answer is simply this. Hold it.
Hold it!
On what? Also, my nose is really itchy. You're writing a paper on what? On the relationship between the modern Senryu poetry and the criminal underworld. Sure. Am I getting old? No, I've forgotten something. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he outright said it, but, like, I was just pressing, so, like... Objection. Object.
Objection!
Object. Miss Hawthorne, you weren't here because of your research paper, weren't you? Did you come for a much more important reason?
Objection!
What is the meaning of the cocky smile on your face, Miss Faye? I feel like this is taking longer than other intro, like, things, right? Like, the intro to, like, 2 and 1 did not take 2 hours, did it? Then again, I am talking a lot over it, but, like, at the same time, like, I feel like I'm going pretty speedily through it.
Another tragedy?
You mean the incident in which an attorney was poisoned?
We are talking a lot, you are right. The name of the suspect in the incident file is listed in the incident file. It's Dahlia, what? Yeah, that's Sweetie Pie of everyone's eye, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. And there was a to be continued, you're right. Was there always a courtroom break in these? I don't remember that being the case either. Then again, what do I know? I haven't played this game for a year. She was the prime suspect in a criminal case just 8 months ago. And listen, Mia, prisoners can be, or people can be reformed. Just because she was suspected of murder and probably committed murder doesn't mean she's a bad person. She's changed in these 8 months. She's become a better person. She started reading. She's writing poetry.
Objection!
Miss Faye, that's not fair. You can't slander.
It's not slander, it's true.
I'm Vincent Payne. Will not stand for it.
Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking. It's true, about 8 months ago, the police expressed some interest in me.
Express some interest, huh?
Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth. My nose is running a lot. Not like running, it's like barely running, but it's uncomfortable and itchy. I did not commit the crime that occurred, that incident 8 months ago. Okay, well, I've tied the 2 crimes together. We gotta get on the offensive. We have to be on the offensive. It's not funny! It's just painful! Hemorrhoids suck! Why is it saying, haha, this guy's nerve is fucking hanging out of his butt? Haha, he's in horrible pain. Haha, haha. Also, I don't feel like you talk to your boss about your, you don't talk to your workers about that. You don't talk to anybody about your hemorrhoids. I met the lawyer who's poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day. I left my seat for just a moment when it happened. It was a liquid poison that is as lethal as just a two teaspoon lethal. Special kind of poison.
So that's what happened 8 months ago.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne, but I'm the friend says sounds like fucking sim speak. And I'll be sure to show them before the end of the cross-examination. What the? Why does the defense suddenly feel stronger?
Mia, you're glowing with the lawyer's aura, my dear. That proud posture and self-confidence, absolutely smashing!
Now he's British. I'm sorry I keep rubbing my nose if you don't like seeing that. It's just bothering. Maybe I'll go like blow my nose. Maybe I'll do that. You'll get to hear it from across the room. I'll 2 seconds. Alright, gotta take a sip. Alright, nose empty, water drank. That's right, it's gamer time. Hold it.
Hold it!
Why were you there? What were you talking about with the defense attorney? Well, I'm sorry, but that's confidential.
According to the report,
Judge just threw her under the bus.
you're being interviewed regarding another case.
The lawyer that was killed, he said he wanted to talk about an incident I was caught up in when I was younger. Why don't you all tell us what that incident was? That has absolutely nothing to do with it. Oh. Okay. You get involved in a lot of incidents, don't you, Miss Hawthorne? Well, that's a little... Well, I guess I was just born under a bad sign. Don't worry, Dolly, I'll protect you.
You heard the man. Now that is true love, young lady.
Oh, Feeny, please. The two really are making me ill, albeit for decidedly different reasons. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
Hold it!
There we go. How long were you gone? I've already answered these questions for the police, but if you must know, maybe 10, 20 minutes. What did you do during that time? Use the toilet? Maybe she had her period, dude. She needed to go, deal with that. What are you saying, Miss Faye? Toilet? My perfect little dolly, girls don't poop! This is the origination of the meme, girls don't poop, man.
You heard the defendant, Miss Faye. Better luck next time.
Oh, Feeny, please. I do poop, but... The police have already... Okay. Hold it.
Hold it!
About how much liquid is 2 teaspoons? 4? It's 4. What am I doing? I'm trying to look at something. Let me see. Origin, the launcher that EA... Oh god, don't talk about Origin. Okay. Not a hot take, actually popular take, but every game studio launcher thing that isn't Steam sucks. And it's not because they're not, like, there's literally, all you have to do is just copy what Steam did, maybe make some changes, but, like, you have the groundwork of exactly what you need to make an online game launcher store work. And people don't do it, for some reason. Like, I don't know why. Like, Epic. Like, just literally copy what Steam does. It's not that hard.
My bottle of eye drop says it's half fluid ounce, which is equal to 3 teaspoons.
What? Am I supposed to do that on the fly? The poison was found in the lawyer's mug of coffee. It must have been after I left the table. Someone must have quietly slipped it in there. Hold it.
Hold it!
Hold it. A special kind of poison? How so? Well, I heard that's almost impossible to detect.
Oh, and where would something like that come from?
Oh! Dude made the poison. Doug made the poison. Doug Swallow. That's why he swallowed the poison.
Chemical processes, well, that's quite impressive. Most impressive. But you are not a pharmacology major yet.
How did the criminal get their hand on something like that? Well, I mean, I want to press on this, but it's pretty obvious that Doug made the... hold it. Hold it.
Hold it!
And that's the reason they didn't arrest you, because no one could show how you gotten the poison? Yeah, okay. I mean, I know what it is, but, like, I was just... Objection!
Objection!
The bottom screen's frames are not great. She kind of, like, cut in for, like, 2 frames. You wouldn't know how to get that kind of poison? I don't believe you. Listen, alright? Bitch. In fact, you had easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab? They very much make poison all the time in places that make drugs. There's a setting to make it balance out or prior towards one screen or more. I think I have that enabled. I have screen priority. 1 equals top, 0 equals bottom, 2. What does that mean? Priority factor, 5. What does that mean? I don't know what any of these settings mean. I have it set to prioritize the top screen. Well, I mean, the top screen is usually more important, but I don't know what priority factor of 5 means. Whatever. It works. That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow. Mr. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with anything in there. I tried fucking with some settings earlier, and none of them worked, so I just went back to the default. Pharmacology? His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. Without this equipment, the culprit could never have obtained such a rare and special poison. Well, Miss Hawthorne, it seems you have had access to the poison after all, and you know what? The dragon agrees with me. And then it was a matter of slipping into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. The only person who could have done that is sitting here at the table. You're the only one! No! That's how girls sound, right? It's a very girl-sounding scream.
Could it be?
May I say something, Madam Faye? What is it, Miss Hawthorne? Yes, container, yes. She's right. They mentioned in the report. Well, say poison container. Yes. I mean, they don't sound like they talk in text beeps. I already forgot the context of what I was saying. Take that. Take that. Take that.
Take that!
Thank you. You were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? That's why you passed it on to someone that had nothing to do with the case. Someone you knew, Taiko Dato. Gongnir Dato. Man, that's a 6 Symphogear reference.
Who is this person?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course.
So the defendant was his witness's accomplice.
Of course not. She gave the poison to him disguised as a present. A gift. A free object. But that's...
That's a charming little necklace. Is this a little bottle? It's really quite cute.
Gift is German for poison. Yeah, I remember that. I don't remember in what context I've learned that. But it was something to do with a game, but I can't remember. The day that the witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago, August 27th, the very same day as the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, my witness gave my client a present. All for the purpose of hiding that one piece of evidence that would give her away.
Are you saying there's a deadly poison in here? Let me just open it up and stick my tongue in.
No, there's no longer any poison in that bottle. However, I'm certain if the crime lab were to analyze it, they would find a trace amount, even though it's undetectable. Because you know what? The crime lab, they're great people who do great jobs, and I'm very supportive of them.
Order in the court.
Objection!
About Dahlia, I object! Mr. Wright, control yourself! Oh, my eye is itchy. I won't let you bully her like this.
Mr. Wright, I thought I told you to stay in your seat.
Mr. Wright, why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her? Why? Because I'm madly in love with her.
Madly in love. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long, long time. I haven't heard my wife say it in a long time.
What is that from, Salvation? Is it from this game? It's from something. I remember it. I can like hear it in my head. DR1 Leon. Oh, yeah, you're right. Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? What exactly the woman like Talia Hawthorne wants to do? Mia, that's savage! Well, I guess she must be madly in love with me too. Mr. Wright, please open your eyes. Of course I object with the frizz. Okay. At this point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone. The real reason that Dahlia is dating you is because of that necklace. Dahlia Hawthorne was not and is not madly in love with you. The only thing she's after is that bottle necklace you'd love to wear around your neck. My necklace? Well, if they had... Listen, Dahlia, you're not a great femme fatale, alright? Let me lay it out for you. You frame him, you give him the necklace, right? Because that protects you from your other case. Then you sleep with him. Then while he's asleep after sex, then you take the necklace back. And then you run away. Or you break it, or smash it, or do anything else. All she had to do to get away with this crime was to have sex, and then she would be a free person. Even though she would be a murderer. Or kill Phoenix, too. And then hide the necklace. Well, no, she'd have motive then, because she was the... But, like, just, you know? My nose is... My ear is congested. There we go. Okay, give me the present back. For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence of a crime. That's why she absolutely had to get it back. You're lying! But you never gave it back to her. And to make things worse for you, you insisted on showing to everyone you met. That's why she... I don't believe you. No! That's a lie! Oh, Phoenix is being a little baby boy. Stupid oblivious Phoenix, yeah. The defendant is getting away? Phoenix fucking bolted out of there. Mia, are you alright? Yeah, I think so. That boy went completely insane! Where's Mr. Wright? Looks like the bailiff caught him, so he should be back soon enough. Thank goodness. Oh no! What is it? The bottle necklace! It's gone! Oh. Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when he slammed into me.
Foolish boy, that's the only thing that could have saved him.
Oh, he like physically assaulted her. What in the blazes are we supposed to do now? What are we supposed to do now? You tell me, buddy. I'm not the lawyer.
Mr. Wright, this sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I assaulted you.
I'm afraid your apology is not enough.
Mr. Wright, what did you do with the bottle necklace? Forgive me. I'm sorry. It's okay. Just give me back the necklace. I ate it. I was gonna make I was thinking of making a joke like that, but like this just he did it. Come again? You what?
You ate it?
It was too big to swallow, so I had to chew it in a little bit. Dude, there's poison in there. You idiot! We're gonna have to get your stomach pumped. Also, it's glass. What the?
What is he doing now?
Your Honor, you gotta stop the trial. Mr. Wright, are you okay? Does your stomach hurt? That bottle you swallowed has poison in it! See, the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us. Clearly that bottle did not contain poison. How can you be so sure? We are reacting fast, yeah. The defendant is so very much alive because you know, if you ingest poison, you die. Instantaneously. Instant death. As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overactive imagination.
Objection!
No, the bottle must not have had any poison left in it. Or the poison lost its potency. It's alright, rookie. Trusting your clients is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do. And it's heartwarming you've placed this much faith in Mr. Wright. But that's how it is for us on the prosecution side, too. For example, I would trust a witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life. Don't do that, dude. It's not a good idea. Which is why I can say that your assessment of her is completely wrong.
That's enough. Unfortunately, this Faye, I cannot accept your explanation of the events.
But why?
It's maybe impossible for a beginner like you to understand, but in the court of law, evidence is everything. And your defendant ate the evidence. So, sorry. Pick a better defendant next time.
gatekeeping. Yeah, they're gatekeeping her. You can only be attorney if you've been practicing for 20 years and like coffee and drinking. I don't know. I'm trying to think of some gatekeeping things. Man, is that the gatekeeper from Three Houses? Everyone loved him. He's in Smash too, isn't he? Even after I prove so much, she's gonna get away with everything?
Well, now the suspicion surrounding Miss Hawthorne is cleaned up.
Hold it!
Oh my god. Yeah, Phoenix? Mr. Wright? I'm sorry, Miss Faye. It slipped my mind. I'm really, really sorry. I know you believed in me, and I feel like I really let you down. Mr. Wright, you're gonna die if this doesn't go out in your favor. So, I really hate to tell you, but like... What? There's something I forgot to tell you.
What is it?
That day, the day I met Doug Swallow... That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your sake, if you continue to see her, it's gonna be bad news. Bad news bears. Just listen to me. There were 6 periods in the ... Last night, someone stole some poison from our lab. But poison? The same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. She came to the lab that time, too. Could have been her. That girl's a thief. Stop it! Don't talk about her that way. Phoenix is a little bitch. Is it true? Did he really say that? That's ridiculous! We finally get the complete conversation. Yeah, thanks, Phoenix, you fucking asshole. And one more thing. After I pushed him, I got worried and came back to have a look. And she was there. Dolly was right there. She was crouched next to him. She told me not to tell anyone about it ever, but I'm sorry, Dolly! Oh, I'm receiving text messages. Hello, what are these? I have to respond to this. Yes and no. Responding to important text messages to... The defendant is! Miss Faye, you tell them! Dolly didn't do it! She's innocent! So Dahlia stole poison 8 months ago too, huh? To put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony, there's only one possible conclusion. The defendant believes that Miss Dahlia Hawthorne stole some poison on the night before she killed Doug Swallow.
The night before?
Oh my gosh. Naturally, her motive for stealing it was to kill someone. Miss Faye...
If you're so certain of your theory, let me ask you this.
Mia, this is your last chance. Think carefully now. There's something she desperately wants to get back, therefore... Is Phoenix right? It was all Phoenix Wright. It was all done in an attempt to kill Phoenix Wright, to take the necklace back, because the necklace had the poison in it. Me? That's preposterous! After all, it was Doug Swallow that was murdered. Well, it's true that's how things worked out, but let's remember Mr. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison. The poison that Mr. Hawthorne was planning to poison was in fact you, Phoenix Wright. There's no one else it could be.
But how could that be? I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were in love.
Poor Mr. Wright. It's supposed to be killing him. Hang in there. I'll bring her to justice, I swear it! As I said before, the only thing Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was she's from Boston now. This is actually a pretty decent Boston accent. I've only been to Boston about 3 or 4 times, but I think it's pretty good. The one piece of evidence linking her to the incident 8 months ago is because I can't say poison, no person. Poison. That's right, the bottle necklace. That's all she cared about.
But even so, why would she go so far as to murder him?
8 months ago, just as the fall of the attorney in the basement cafeteria. Dolly Hawthorne could think of only one thing. How to get rid of that bottle as quickly as possible. Oh my god. Text. No, it can't be. It was a pretty good move she made, too. The evidence was missing for a long time. Oh my god, my nose is itching again. You gotta flare your nostrils. But there was just one big problem. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her. To him, the tiny little bottle was a cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met.
You mean that's what she killed Mr. Wright?
Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve the evidence. That can't be true! You gonna run out and what are you gonna steal from Mia next and eat her attorney's badge? Feeny. What a joke you are. Ooh. Honestly, how could any woman count on you for anything? I even told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and the necklace. You disgust me. That stare. Alright, so she went from cute to like hot in that stare. She's also, how old is she? Shit, I should think about that before I say that. She's legal. We're only a year apart in age, almost 2 actually. My birthday's coming up. It appears we're ending near the end of the trial. Fine. I can tell you plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say. You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne. We'll see about that. Where's your evidence? Seems your sniveling little crabby of a client is he... I forget that he ate it! Phoenix, there's poison in there, and it's glass! If the glass shards rip up your throat, my man, eating glass is bad for you! You die from that! Hey! Oh man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with a dumb look on your face?
Miss Hawthorne, what's happened to you?
Are you really that shocked? Oh, do you prefer me this way, Mr. Judge? With absolutely no proof, you treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. I'll be heading home now if you don't mind.
Well, we're not finished.
Fine, then ask this nasty old hag to finish up already.
Hold it!
Did she just leave? Get the fuck back up there. I can't let her get away this time. The ultimate price of a lawyer. You have your badge taken away. You better think it carefully, Miss Faye. Or should I say, Miss Gray? I don't get it. Is that a... Who? What? Is that a... Was that an insult? Gray old? Oh, okay. It went completely over my head. It's a rave now. Can you establish evidence that would establish her guilt once and for all? Your Honor, I got proof. I so got proof. Stupid woman. One piece of evidence. They're just so we're gonna rip as a suspense theme as Darude Sandstorm. Have I heard the suspense theme yet? Has it played yet or no? Because like I haven't been thrilled by anything, but I've heard the suspense theme of this game is good. It's this? Oh, this. Okay. Oh, I hear what you mean now. But like the big theme that happens when like you got them on the ropes. Has that played yet? Up and coming lawyer plummets to earth where she gets a chance to soar. She's playing a poison, Mr. Wright. The poison is probably in there. Oh, I get it now. I understand. Wait, where's the button? Got the button went away. Fucking.
Now I understand.
You can't see my mouse on it. I have it set up. You can see it. There you go.
Now I understand.
Take that. Oh, I didn't finish yet, Mia. You cut me off. Here it is, Your Honor. The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all.
Phoenix Wright's beloved cold medicine.
Does that rookie attorney have a bit of a cold? If I did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poison. I guess this is it.
What?
Here it is. Remember what the defendant said in his testimony. But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us. She was the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer. Then she poisoned it, knowing Mr. Wright was going to take some. Now you're really grasping at straws. It was a victim, Doug Swallow, was holding the medicine. I would like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence?
Well, what are you talking about?
8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. Someone she'd accidentally run into in the reading room. My client, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well. After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. That is when the murderer, Dahlia, with her, she carried a poison bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright.
I believe she did testify that she was going to meet with the defendant.
Yeah, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and victim were arguing about, and cut the electrical cable. That's when she realized, I can't allow Doug to survive. She used the severed electrical cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim. And on top of that, because of the power outage, some people showed up too. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recall that she was carrying the bottle of poison cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they searched me like they did 8 months ago? 8 months ago? Yeah, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way she did back then. She had someone else hold it. Doug swallow the poison. But it wasn't Doug that swallowed it. My screen, I keep spitting on my screen. Because I'm like enunciating my words. Okay, now this is epic. Oh god, I have a really terribly not good joke that revolves around that. I really don't feel like telling. Maybe if you know, at some point I'll tell the joke. But it's really like dark humor. It's not very funny. It's really like, it's not good. But if I'm convinced enough, I may tell it. But I don't really want it to be told on the internet. But I don't know. It's I think it's really funny, but it's not. Stupid woman! She's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar. I can smell her from over here, smelly pants. Right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Yes, that's exactly right. Full desperation.
I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. So, Miss Hawthorne, this cold medicine. I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some. Well, Mr. Wright has that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? If I'm a filthy, stinking liar, there's no need to worry. So come on, show us. I dare you to take some of the medicine right now. Daring someone in a court of law, totally acceptable move. You can do that. That's fine. You just dare people. I dare you to tell me you're the murderer.
Mia Fey!
Oh, that's like fucking. Do you think you've won? Well, do you, Mia Fey? My cackle's a bit loud. That's just fine. For the time being, victory is yours. For the time being? Well, I have a very long memory. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it. Oh, I wonder if that's the plot of this game, is that she comes back. But I thought in Japan that if you killed someone, you got the death penalty. You didn't go to prison. Monka S indeed. Well then, Mr. Judge, I'll see you later too, okay?
What, yes?
I'm gonna go spend a little quality time with the men in blue now. I wish you all the best. Was I wrong in thinking that Japan had the death penalty for if you killed someone? Whew, it's finally all over. What, dude, what?
I refuse to accept this. The defense hasn't shown a scrap of evidence to support their outrageous claim.
But even so, your witness seems to have accepted it.
I don't care. I'm Winston Payne. And I don't believe one word that this rookie lawyer said.
Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this. You forget, but you think that... Yeah, that's why I'm confused. Why would she come back? Unless she's, like, special. In U.S., it depends on the state. Yeah, I knew that. I think there's only few still that have the death penalty. California probably has it. Did you know that until 1980, France was still using the guillotine? Or something. I read that fact every once in a while.
Yes?
Would you want to try some of it?
What?
So earlier, I could have sworn you said you trust her with your life. Or, yeah, okay. Oh my god, my ears are congested again. Ah, I like being able to hear out of my ear. So if she's so trustworthy, I mean, there couldn't be possibly any poison in here, right? Did you know there was a December in London one year where the sun didn't shine at all? This sounds like London. Having been to London, sounds like London. Also, my hair is in my face again. Trying to do the cat video. I need to get like a clip or something to like clip my hair back. Because it's so long. Oh my god, I fricked it up. There we go.
Yes!
No, don't. And here comes the backpedal. Come on now, rookie killer. Show this rookie how it's done. How much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life? And they just...
My hair! It's flying!
Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, he doesn't have hair. He lost his pump. How did that? It's like speaking of Futurama, it's like that one Futurama episode where the fucking Zoidberg grew hair and then lost it because what he saw was so traumatic.
Mr. Payne, about Miss Dahlia Hawthorne?
Yes, Your Honor, I'll file the papers for immediate arrest.
Tragic, but not surprising. I knew there was something suspicious about her from the very beginning.
Don't lie, she meant you were wrong.
By the way, Miss Faye, was it just me, or did you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne seem to know each other?
Your Honor, whether we did or not has no bearing on this case.
Well, Miss Payne,
This can't be happening, it's a nightmare. I advanced the text without the player's control. I'm God!
it appears Mr. Payne has lost his spirit along with his hair.
Does the defendant have anything further to say? It can't be true. My dear Chew, I didn't advance the text that time. It's doing it on its own.
Very well then, I believe I'm ready to pass judgment and bring an end to this trial. The court finds the defendant, Phoenix Wright, not guilty.
Woo! Did it.
This court is adjourned.
This court is adjourned. Adjunct. That's not the right word.
Mia, you were wonderful in there.
Thank you for everything, Grossberg.
During the verdict, I thought my hemp...
Dude, like, I'm sorry, but like, you gotta stop talking about it. Or get some help. Take some meds. I don't know what helps in this scenario, but like, do anything, dude.
Mr. Grossberg,
Do you think maybe you can stop talking about them?
that's rather rude. This case really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with the client? Perhaps it is we veteran lawyers who have lost sight of this.
You don't want to. I just read Salvation. You didn't want to say anything. Thank you for not saying anything. Because again, it's been a year since I played the last one, so memories of characters' appearance are kind of hit or miss. Really, memories of this game as a whole are kind of hit or miss. Oh, Mr. Wright, congratulations! Your girlfriend's going to jail for a very, very long time, and even though she didn't love you, it kind of seems like you loved her, so... The Dahlia I saw up there on the witness stand, I don't think that was really her. What? The Dahlia I know never could have said those kinds of terrible things. Maybe she was like, I don't know, like a fake or something. Boy, the cute kid still hasn't got a clue. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright, for your own sake. Yeah, you're right. It's probably for the best. Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to grow up a little. But, out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up. Phoenix, you don't have any friends. We all know that. What kind of company is it gonna keep? Right now, I'm studying to become a lawyer myself. That's what you keep saying, but I thought you were in the art department. Well, yeah, I am, but there's a friend I desperately want to help. And if I hurry, then I should be able to save him in time. Say, Miss Faye, a lawyer is... Oh, man, it's Edgeworth! I remember that! He's so sure that it's painful. Again, I don't remember the context. What's painful? Heartbreak? A lawyer is someone that can help people when they're in trouble, right? Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself, but I think that's exactly what a lawyer is. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna study my butt off. I'll be a lawyer for sure. I'm changing my major. Criminal justice for 4 years, then law school for another 5 years. I'll see you in 9 years, Mia. It's been 5 years since I've been acquitted of all the charges. I became a lawyer like I planned. You can't become a lawyer that fast. I'm sorry, that's not how it works. How long is law school? How long is law school? 3 years. Really? Huh. That's a lot shorter than I thought. It's like how you're convinced that the criminal couldn't have been the actual... But yeah, you're right. You're right, Salvation. I see what you mean now. But Mia's passed on to a better place. Was it better? She was tragically murdered. For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories. But it also brings up some very precious ones. And memories that I thought would never rise to the surface again. Mia's gone now, but even so, I can hear her in my mind. Phoenix, no matter what, always believe in your client. In the court of law, the greatest weapon is your belief. Or evidence. One of the two. 5 long years. Something's happened that made me think back to her words of wisdom. But that's a story for another day. And by that I mean right now, because I'm going to go on to chapter 1. Although I am gonna take a quick break to go pee. The stolen turnabout. Save data. Yes. Okay. All right. Lightning fast being back. I'll start this. I'll hit the button. The time is 1 a.m. I don't have any control over this. Okay. The time is 1 a.m. Wait, is this a bomb? The beginning of Mario Kart? My dances are all the same. What a relief. The jewel is still safe. Oh, it's Gumshoe. You said it, pal. Must have been a rock-solid security system to scan him off. Would you mind opening the safe just to double check? I don't remember his voice. It's like kind of mediocre, right? Someone get that? Someone clip that. It's important. Oh my god, it's Persona 5! We've been had! Mask Damask. Oh my god, it's Meta Knight's mask also. Meta Knight next time, gentlemen. Is he a gentleman thief? Yeah. It's Persona 5. Remember to buy P5R. It comes out in a week. Excuse me, but I have to be leaving for now. We shall meet again when the next moon is full. It'd be interesting if there's not a murder as this one, because haven't all the past cases been like murders? It'd be interesting if this one was like, hey, some dude stole a bank or like robbed a bank. He didn't steal the bank. I mean, I guess he could have. All right. Get a load of this! Are you listening to me? You clean the toilet later. It's important. All right, I'm gonna go pee real fast. Here, have. I was gonna come in through the other door into my room, but she's just so comfortable, I can't. I have to take a picture of this. She's so comfy. Oh, she got a fuck. Every time I'm about to take a picture of her, she fucking... every time. Every single time. Where was it? I don't remember. Was it there? It was right about there. Alright, Maya's theme, yeah. What are you freaking out about now? You turn on the compressor to make the stream louder? Oh, I'm sorry. Is it quiet? I feel like I'm very loud. I'm hitting like yellow, like consistently. Today will be the last time you talk to me that way. We're about to hit the big time. Didn't Maya leave? Did she come back at the end of the last one because she got kidnapped? I don't remember. Big time? What do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are. She left at the end of one. Oh, right, and then she got framed for murder and it got her. Okay, yeah. Don't be silly. I'm talking about you and me. I'm talking about you, me, and Pearly, of course. Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you again, Nick. Yeah, I remember now. Pearls, you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here? You haven't heard, Mr. Nick? Take a look at this. Some kind of poster? treasure exhibition, the Sacred Urn, Karain Village. That's right, it's our hometown. Pearly in mine, that is. What's this about treasures from the boonies? Haha, very funny. You can laugh all you want. But you'll be singing another tune tonight. Tonight? What about tonight? The Treasures of Karain exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but this promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes. That's why I dressed up extra special. I have a hair in my face. I didn't do the thing. God damn it. I need to get something to hold my hair back. Okay, it's so hard to do this correctly. Get to see my hairline. Karain is Kurain? Kurain. Or Kurain. Kurain. Same Maya, different day. Yeah, you look exactly the same. Maya is my partner for so long. The sister of Mia, younger sister. 2 years ago, Mia died, and she got fucking murdered, and Maya was framed, and then Actually, this is a cover for a true identity. She's a spirit medium, bit of a shady character. Hey, who are you calling shady? And this girl is Pearl Faye, but I usually call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin, a spirit medium in training herself. I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick. It's probably close enough for her name. Karain Village is the home of the mysterious Karain channeling technique. And Maya here is the daughter of the Karain School of Channeling's master. What? That word, that sentence did not. That got away from me. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's a real thing, all right. Earth and Nick, how long are you gonna make two gorgeous women like us wait? I'm sorry, Pearl is a child? Yes, Mr. Nick, I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit. If they don't have a choice, might as well head on out. Okay. I wonder if that's going to be involved in the murder. Also, my screen is really dirty again. If by the dirty, I mean I'm like trying to rub it with like my hand instead of like a thing. What are we looking at time-wise? How am I looking at endurance-wise? I think I'll probably get it started? I don't know. We'll see where I am like an hour and a half, which I think will be like starting the thing. I think I'll finish the investigation. That seems about right to me. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed. It's fancy pantsy. Wow, this is awesome. Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it. Oh, they even have the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fame Manor storeroom. Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl. On a family heirloom? Maya? Say, Nick, the person in charge of the exhibition is waiting for us in the basement. What? Alright, let's just go and say hello. Well, they're probably dead. So, burr. B-U-R, burr. Lordly Taylor, is that like Lord and Taylor? Oh my god, I dropped my DS. Don't ask how I dropped it when I'm holding it, but like, yep, this is a basement, alright? This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you. Oh, Mr. Right. A monster, you were right. A monster? Oh, it's fucking what's-her-face. Weren't you the killer? No, you weren't the killer. Was she? I don't remember. Fucking, it starts with an A, doesn't it? Hello? Is she a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearly? Matt was the killer? Oh, you're right. She was the one you were accusing. Right. Adrian Andrews, right. I knew it started with an A. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for security arrangements. Oh, nice to meet you. Adrian sure has changed since we last met. I like how they explain who Maya was and like all her backstory, but then like reference this, but not go into how he knows her. So this is the warehouse. It's really valuable. These really valuable exhibit items are stored away in here. Yeah, but did you know that I'm an attorney? I have a great deal of thanks to that badge. It's the only reason I'm still here today. Oh wait, no, she wasn't the one I was accusing. She must have been the defendant, right? I don't remember. 2 was, again, it was a year ago. Matt was the defendant? Oh, right, I forgot that Matt was actually the bad guy. I forgot. I think what Nick means to say is, it wasn't thanks to that badge, it was thanks to me. Tell the truth, Nick, I know what you're thinking. No way, Maya. You're a spirit medium, you can't read my mind. Sorry, I can't be more. You don't want to know about my Magatama? I wanted to do something nice for you and your friends, Mr. Wright. That's why I arranged this exhibit. I knew the Korean village was the hometown of your assistant Maya. I thought it'd be great to let the rest of the world know about it too. I don't know why all girl voices end up being the same unless they're like high convoluted nonsense. It's not exactly thanking me per se, is it? Maybe, but who'd want to see a thing about I hit the A button by accident? Oh, it's gone. We'll never see it ever again. Okay, I was worried. Oh, okay, that also select also does it. This Hagakure isn't the same voice. Is that from Ultra Despair Girls? Or am I thinking of a different Hagakure? That was, man, I can't do that smoker voice anymore. That'll burn my throat. Yeah, I remember. The smoker voice is hard, man. Really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman? Is she in competition with me? Why are you freaking out at me? I thought it'd be more dramatic if I got worked up as all. Oh my god, I just got really hungry. I could probably put my microphone up to my stomach and hear my tummy rumble. I'm not gonna do that though, because that's freaking weird. Mr. Maya, you shouldn't let off the hook so easily. Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle pearls further. What? Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It happened 7 months ago. You remember, don't you, the Nickel Samurai case? Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did you forget about that, Nick, huh? Huh? Did you forget I was kidnapped? Forget that my life was on the freaking line, huh? Huh? After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. That's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews, if it wasn't for us. No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. Wasn't she, like, suicidal, too? I feel like I remember that. That's a relief. Really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibition like this must be very tiring. Well, Literally Taylor's celebrating their 200th year anniversary. The works on display in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums. Woohoo! Did you hear that, Pearly? The finest museums! Yeah, I did. It's really wonderful. She was very dependent on a mentor existing. Oh, yes. I'm recalling. That was it's been a while. So this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. I mean, there's some priceless treasures here. Security guards are all very highly trained as well. Understandable. Have a nice day. Memory machine broke. Sounds good. So, what is she making that face? Burr. Looks like a sign, but all I can read is burr. Ah, I got it! It's supposed to say hamburger! Why would anyone write hamburger that big? Like, maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something? I mean, I kind of doubt it. I've got it! Maybe it says spaghetti! Wait, what? It says burr. It can't be spaghetti. Maybe it was a typo! What? Maya. Spaghetti. Spaghetti! Organic. What is this statue? Mystic Maya, let's take a look next to the door. That's Mystic Ami. Or Amy. I think of Ami because of freaking Lupin the Third. Character who's very adamant her name is Ami. I can only read AMI as that. It probably is Ami. Yeah, I was right then. Thanks, anime, for teaching me how to speak Japanese. I had to make sure that's in frame, or else my physical comedy isn't good. It's some Buddhist name. The statue's on loan from one of the training halls of the Fey Branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that was important. What's that creepy looking thing she's holding? That's 11 sword? No, wait, that 11 sword looks different. Hey, there's a sword in Fire Emblem that looks like that, but I can't place my finger on the name. Don't ask me, how should I know? Well, I mean, you are a future master, right? Well, maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen a statue. That thing is the Korean Shito. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp. Shito. Say that 5 times fast. I can't even say it once. Oh, phooey, I wanted to cut something. What are you eyeing me for? Oh, look, it's already 8 o'clock. Have you eaten yet? Oh, actually, I've made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together? Oh, I like the sound of that. 7-branch sword. I have to, like... There's a link that's like, in Fire Emblem. In, like, popular media? No. Here, wait, okay, let's look up 7-branch sword Fire Emblem. 7-branched sword Fire Emblem. Amatsu. 7 sword. Nope. Amatsu. Yes! I have found it. I was right. That is, yeah. Is there... Yeah, it's a special big sword that can be thrown. Also Thunderbrand from... Right, this one's from 3 Houses. This is the one I was thinking of, honestly, more likely, because, I played 3 Houses far more recently than I did Awakening. Dine, it sounds so fancy! I'll have the kids' lunch! Pearl, it's dinner, not lunch. Fucking idiot. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill of the kids' dinner? Okay, in that case, one kid's dinner for me! Ha, ha, ha. Let's go upstairs, okay? After that pleasant evening, all that remained was waiting for the exhibition to open. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews look so happy. Oh, she dies! No! Why'd she die? Pearl orders her Happy Meal. Fucking, I can't believe she's fucking dead. You're cleaning the toilet again? I never knew you were such a toilet freak. Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time. I'm gonna turn on the TV.
Got an update on a recent treasure heist. Based on the clues found the crime is authorities have announced. They believe it's Mask the Mask, the world-renowned phantom thief.
It's Joker. Mask the Mask?
According to a spokesperson, Lord Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is a 5th heist by the phantom thief who only targets rare treasures.
Lordly Taylor? Well, Nick, what are you gonna do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet. Treasure, Lordly Taylor, you don't think? Yeah, now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Mask the Mask. Oh my god, my nose. Really, it's freaking out. Our most valuable treasure, the sacred urn, was stolen. Sacred urn? I don't really know what a sacred urn is. Refresh my memory a little. It's a sacred urn? It's the most important treasure in Korean Village. That's all. Look, it's right here on the poster. Was this important in the second game? I feel like it was. I was broken. Yeah, it broke in the second game, right? Also, my fucking back. Man, I can't wait for my new chair. It's gonna be great. The soul of Mystic Ami Faye, the founder of the Korean channeling technique. Right, Pearly? Yeah, that's right. Hold up. I thought that urn had the name Ami written on it. Now it says I am. Huh. Any idea how that happened, Pearl? That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Korean Village, Maya's hometown. Secret urn, it turned out to be an important clue in the case. I really wish I'd learned a new dance. Man, the bottom screen frames really just don't exist. So the toilet is shinier than the judge's head, so let's see what's next. What's wrong with you, Nick? What do you mean? Mr. Nick, your beloved Mystic Maya, say Mystic Maya 5 times fast. It's probably not that hard if you aren't bad at speaking like me. Does that even bother you? I mean, I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't really see how. The village is Mystic Maya! She's the future master of Korean School of Channeling! You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick? I won't let you say you don't. Okay, I do. What am I supposed to do about it? Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did it! Yeah, get the secret urn back. I'm not a detective. Yes, you are, Phoenix. You're a detective at this point. That has nothing to do with this. If you're a real gentleman, you'd find it for your beloved Mystic Maya. Man, oh man, there's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. How old is Maya? 19? I'm 26? I don't know. I guess she's legal. Also, it says gender instead of sex. Shaking my head. Game that's in 2007. So what's the name of this bad guy again? Mask the Mask, Nick. Make a note of it. Mask the Mask. That is their gender. You are right, but it probably should say sex. Maybe. Because that, I don't know. We'll just get into a big tangle of things. It was terrible. I was arrested and everything. Yeah, we know. Maya was there. 1 year ago, the murder in Karine Village. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channeling, and this urn wounded up. Wounded. Yes, wounded. The correct word for that part. Mr. Nick? Would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell me when I broke the urn. Oh, yeah, that's right. Now I remember. The urn used to say Ami on it, but Pearl broke it. What is that ball? Was that ball always there? Like in the bottom right-hand corner? You just said, yeah, I know. Pearl, like, literally just said it out loud. She tried to secretly fix it. Well, let's just say it didn't work. So, oh, right, she kicked the ball. She kicked the ball and broke the urn. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not good at arts and crafts spelling either. Anyway, this is how her gluing project turned out. She loves playing with her ball. Yeah. I like how Maya's at the bottom right-hand corner. I can't believe no one's noticed this until now, a whole year later. I can't believe it myself. Alright, well, here you go, Maya. I'm a person. So what do you think about this? What about it, Pearly? I'm not certain. What do you think, Maya? Okay, what about this, huh? You gave this to me. Oh, hey, it's my Magatama. So what do you think, Nick? Isn't it neat? Sure is. Being able to peek into people's minds really is helpful. Being able to read people's minds against their will is, you know, pretty fucked up, Maya. Can you do this? What? How do you do that? What do you mean you gave me this thing? Well, I knew Pearly put some kind of spiritual power in it, but I had no idea like, just something as cool as that. It's a future leader you are. Next time you want to use it, let me know, okay? I want to see people's minds too. Bop, bop. Is this thing really kind of valuable? I mean, it looks kind of, well, junky, yes. But it's got the soul of Mystic Ami, the founder of our channeling technique. So how much do you think it could go for? Sell the sacred urn? You know, I never thought of that. Hey, Pearly, make a note of that. Ways to save money, tip 109, sell treasures whenever possible. Whenever possible, check. Somehow I think Maya's going to be searching for a buyer for a long time. You know, even I didn't know the statue existed until a little while ago. Didn't Adrian say it's from a Fae branch family's training hall or something? Yeah, there are actually a lot of training halls scattered all over the country, hidden away deep in desolate mountains. Why are mountains always desolate? Why can't we have a nice, serene mountain for once? Is this thing really all that valuable? It looks kind of, well, I already looked at that. Wait, what? I presented the urn and this at the same time. I guess this has the urn on it. Alright, well, I got nothing else to do here, right? Yeah, okay, well. I really gained nothing from staying there. You can present profiles if you want. Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, nah, that's probably not important. Why do I have Mia's profile in here? I guess it'll be important in the case, or it might be. It's a red herring, possibly. Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy. Why do I have Phoenix's profile? You're right. Me, what can I say? This is my 3rd year as a young but skilled lawyer. They're gonna ask me in court, who are you? And I'm gonna have to respond and just whip that out. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night. Bad guy, huh? Hey, you can't poke around in here, pal! Wait a minute, that voice. Oh no, not again. It's you! And I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is it every time something bad happens, it's always you three? Fuck, what's that from? That's fucking Harry Potter. That joke. You know what? I have to make that at some point. Note to myself, I have to make that, but like with Pearl. Although I probably shouldn't look up sprites, because I'll get spoilery to myself. Here we go. To make Pearl, Maya, Phoenix, Harry Potter meme. I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing when we're hanging around here? Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here any? Alright, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already? Maya's into that kind of fan fiction, I guess, then, huh? Oh, my Discord's in the way. It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective. Oh, it's you, little missy. My name's actually Gumshoe, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Meaning Detective. Now's a good chance for you to try to remember it right. If it took too long, you just call him Dick. Get it? Dick. Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick. Plenty of Nico B jokes about Maya and her yaoi. Is that really like a thing? Is that like a community joke? Yeah, good to see you too again, I guess. Huh. I mean, it kind of seems that way, maybe, but like, that's funny that it's always fun to pick up like on community memes when you like don't know them, and you're just like, oh, you know. Why are you trying to remember my name, Anna girl? It's just Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called the Secret Urn. I know about that. Oh, well, the criminal's name is Master Mask. I know about that too. Detective, can't you tell us something other than that? Well, I guess I sort of owe you guys in a way. The crime occurred last night at around 1:30 in the morning. The Narumitsu? I don't know what that word means at all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of what it could possibly mean. Right plus Edgeworth? Oh, okay. I don't get how you get that unless there's the Japanese names. How exactly do you know that? Naruhodo Mitsurugi. Oh, okay, I see. I don't know what Mitsurugi means. I know what Naruhodo means, though. I know very few Japanese words. We got an emergency call from a god at the time of seeing the crime, pal. He said the oin was just stolen. See the crime, you mean here, right? Wrong. The oin was being kept under the careful guard in the basement warehouse. Reiji Mitsurugi is Edgeworth's name. Oh, really? He's called Naruhodo, Phoenix Naruhodo or whatever in Japanese. His name is just the word. It's wacky. They love their puns in this, so not, you know, exactly, astonished by that. Base warehouse, huh? Ryuichi Naruhodo. So who's guarding the base warehouse? That guy. It's all his fault the thief got away, pal. He solves one case and gets a swelled head thinking he's an ace detective. Ace detective to go along with ace attorney. Who is the ace detective? I must know my true rival. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this mask starred the mask. Is he famous? What? You're joking, right, Nick? Mask the Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread. Sometimes he appears as a museum god. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. But beneath those disguises is the true Master the Mask. So he's a master of disguise, huh? And he only goes after finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lordly Taylor only cooperated, I could have caught him in time. What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the Secret Urn? Of course I did. That guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. Just like Joker from Persona 5. Remember to buy your copy. Comes out March 31st. I forgot what month we were in. Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. Looking cool, Joker. Looking cool, Joker. Looking cool. I always spam that emote. I'm like the worst kind of person, but it's funny. So why call him an ace detective anyway? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up. So what's he like? Well, like I told you, Master Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back. Okay, well, it's him then, right? Like, it's him. Right? I mean, he has access to everywhere. He got the thing back. Unless that's a red herring. Maybe he's really as good as he says. Every time the thief sends out his calling cards, send him in a stakeout. But none of us have ever gotten so much of a glimpse of the guy. But Mr. Ace Detective was able to return the stolen treasure from the thief. Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime now, looking for clues. So what's this calling card? Here it is. But don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal? What's this mark on the front? That's Master Mask signature emblem, pal. You can say it's his mark. Possibly you'll see in half an hour. You'll know a liar when it's written all over the face. I'll know a liar when I take my Magatama and I rub it on his face and it just, I see locks pop up everywhere. They didn't mention that on the newsflash. We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if the calling card is real or not is by this emblem. I want to look at it now. Security at Lord the Tailor, coming to purloin the priceless work of Church of Karain exhibit. Take good care of the speckled urn. Okay. Imitators, yeah. Mr. Nick, maybe if you work harder, you'll have your own copycat someday. Wouldn't that be, Oh god, what's his name? I can't think of his name. The guy who's the protagonist of 4, 5, and 6. Fucking Apollo Justice. Hey, buddy, how do you feel about that I'm an attorney? No shit, that's not what I wanted. Apollo's the only the protagonist of 4. The next two are named after Phoenix. Oh, really? I thought I guess he stays, right? But like, because I saw Terry playing that one game that one time, and he was in it, unless he was playing 4. Hey, take a look at my attorney's badge. Are you still showing that cheap little thing off? A real man keeps his mouth shut. He carries a swab police badge, pal. How do you feel about Magatolo? Okay, yeah. He might have really good hearing for all you know. Okay. To be honest, pal, there's something that bugs me. What's that? All the other items that were stolen by Master Liam were ones even I had heard of. They were all world-famous treasures. The Tear of Emanon, or the Crown of Bungora. The Sacred Urn of Karain is famous too, right, Pearly? 4 is the last main series 2D game? What do you mean 2D? Do they get 3D models in 5 and 6? Those are on the 3DS still, right? Oh, is that what you mean by 2D? Was that 5 and 6 were on the 3DS? Okay, gotcha. Of course, everyone in Karain Village knows about it. Unpredictable thief on our hands. What do you feel about the statue? Okay. How do you feel about this urn? Okay. The urn and the poster are like the same exact program things. Remember, don't tell anyone about that emblem, okay, pal? Does the thief ever send thieves to the police? No, always to the victims. Up until now, the victims have always come looking for help, though. That's not what happened this time, you mean? You got that right, pal. Listen up. If you guys ever get one of these calling cards, you should come right to us right away. Got it? Yeah, sure. So I think something that's going to be a piece of evidence in the trial is going to be like, oh, that emblem there, I know all about it. It's going to be like, how do you know about it if it's top secret? Buddy, huh? Well, the thing is that the detective would know about it, so Andrews did it. And the detective is the red herring. Oh my god, there was a Danganronpa murder in that box. Probably because it's air-conditioned to protect the art pieces. Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos. What the heck does that mean? Oh, It's not him. It can't be him. That's way too obvious. I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please make yourself at home. I like this guy's theme. Who are you anyway? Silence! God, I don't want to see your eyeball that close. Now I see. It's all becoming clear. What do you see? Zvari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Neither very advanced at their trade. Am I wrong? That's scary. How'd you know that? How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. What does that mean? I am a traveler of time and space, and a swimmer of dreams. What is it? What? Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman. Introduce myself. My name is Atme. Look at me! Ace Detective. Oh, hi. Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show what you're made of. The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. I'm Maya Fey. Ace Spirit Medium. And I'm, a Pearl Fey. I'm Mystic Maya's cousin and a Spirit Medium Ace Apprentice. Excellent! Well then, shall we begin our little game? Game? Why does the phrase one short of Baker's dozen come to mind with this guy? Well, I mean, Baker's dozen, I read about why Baker's dozens actually had 13, and I can't remember why. I think it was because, like, I think it was something like along the lines of, like, when people were making bread back in the day, they'd use, like, wood shavings to, like, fill in that wasn't all bread. So they would give, like, a baker's dozen, which was, like, 13, to, like, try to, like, tell people, like, they tried to, like, get the police to, like, look away from them because they were giving people extra so they wouldn't investigate it or something like that. I don't remember. Something like that. I remember bread being made with sawdust. So if you look it up and you see that, let me know, because I think that's the answer. I could be wrong. So you really are as famous as you say? Of course, for a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in the city that had not heard of me. Look at me! That's his name. That's his name, guys. I am Mask to Mask arch enemy! The ace detective, look at me! At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large in the grand city. One embodies the nefarious force of darkness, the other the angelic cherubs of light. Wait, now, like, Nick, what the frick is he saying? I have personally been on the heels of this village since the first crime. After learning of this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Magina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from mask to mask, with my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles. Yeah, they mentioned it on the news in the Great People Around Town segment. They said the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward. It's not really what... I feel like that's not within the purview of a museum to do. Well, compared to the treasure I retrieved for them, it's not much. So in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Oh, tell us what you know about Mask to Mask, please. Think about how I'd have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly schemes. Last night here in the bowels of the store, we were locked in a most glorious battle. I see, wait, huh? You were here? Here? Like, in this room? Naturally, wherever Mask to Mask goes, you will find Atomy laying his elegant traps. Or like Damask out-eleganced you and made it a beautiful getaway. But this time, I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. Yeah, probably, Phoenix. That's a good freaking idea. Could you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course. After all, I always say there should be no secret between aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. His giant-ass nose. I first received the request for my services 20 days ago. And it was 10 days ago that we received Mask to Mask's calling card. You were hired before the calling card even arrived? Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough. It's Adrian for you. It's probably Adrian who did it, but like she was a good person, so I find it really hard to believe that she suddenly all of a sudden became a bad person. But at the same time, I only have 2 people it could be, so like. They don't have similar facial shapes at all, do they? His nose wouldn't fit in that mask. Unless he, like bent it up. I don't think it really could have been, and it could have been Adrian, I don't know. I mean, 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized. A calling card arrived, right? Yes, so ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse. I waited for him alone. Well, why didn't you get help? Ridiculous! Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops? You got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let Damask get away. I always operate alone and concealed after the sight of others. Concealed? Precisely! Everyone here, it's just a gaggle of dumbos. To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb. Anyway, back to what happened, like, last night. As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came to that entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred soul disappeared. There was a Danganronpa murder in the back of here. What the fuck? Who fucking died? That's impossible. I'm gonna disappear. How, you asked? Don't be ridiculous, Mr. Lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. For someone who seriously messed with a mistake, I was rather full of himself. So you're saying that even though no one came through the doors last night, our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose? That's not just not possible. Paints. So lawyer, please refrain from crude behavior. The criminal is an artist. The crime scene is a canvas upon which he paints. Literally paint. Only I, just at me, have an eye who's educated enough to read the signs. Nick, what? Don't touch anything, amateurs. just let me look at the paint. Box looks weird. Oh my god. Can I not look at the box? It's pretty obvious. Oh my god, can I look at anything? Do I have to talk to him again? No. Hey, I want you to know I'm an attorney. Oh, okay. Okay, let's try one more time and I'll actually read what it says when I examine it. Hey, the sword missing. Criminal is an artist. Yeah. Don't touch anything, amateurs. You have to... Okay, so I probably have to present the statue with him and be like, hey, it's different, asshole. What? What about this? What do you think about this? Master calling card. It's got his emblem on it, right? Quite impressive. I would expect nothing from less than my arch rival. I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top secret piece of information. Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here. Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals. I don't know what's gonna like me. Well, sir lawyer? I've been told that you too are pursuing the mysterious thief. That's right, we're gonna find the secret urn no matter what. My back is hurting. Excellent. I will trust you. I'll permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If perchance you discover something of value, then return to my office. My Office of Earthly Delights, the Acme Detective Agency. Office of Earthly Delights? Well then, sir lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do. What time is it? Actually, 10 o'clock. Now that I'm allowed to examine, I might cut it there, because I'm hungry and my back hurts. Come on, Nick, don't worry about it. Let's hurry up and investigate. Some funky music to end on. Yeah, I'll probably end it there, only because, again, hurty back and, words are so hard. My back hurts and I'm really freaking hungry. Those are the words I'm looking for. OBS. Ending. So, thank you guys for watching, and thank you for talking to me and sticking with me, and wow. I'll be playing more of this tomorrow. I might do late stream tonight, maybe for like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, maybe if I get like really the itch to want to, but probably not because I don't know. It's always a possibility. I want to start doing late streams more often. Also, can you stop being so loud? I want to start doing late streams more often because I think they're fun. But if they're gonna happen, I'm not gonna plan them. They're just gonna happen impromptu. So yeah, this tomorrow and for the foreseeable future until I finish it. And then after that, should I add my face onto the ending thing? I'll do that. Why not? No. What if I do something weird in the ending thing? And yeah, so tomorrow at around the same time, 7 or 8, I'm deciding whether or not to start earlier or not. Because again, home all the time. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for doing that. I can only thank you so many times before I start sounding like an idiot. So here I go. Goodbye. Thanks. Wow, I did it again. Wow, bye.